Unelf. It's just weird, isn't it? They're all A dwarf, but they can't be A elf. It has to be unelf.
Or two vowels, so it has to be an.
Our mics are hot.
I think I got. You guys still see me? My camera
All right, let's just see if we can get things together here. Let's try that. So, hey, Thelgor, we didn't have a session 0. What's up, everybody? This is the new Saturday night AARP. Diablo Bob has just subscribed for 33 months in a row. Bam, BitBoss. BitBoss isn't working, by the way, everybody. BitBoss is not working. So I will try to delete that error on the screen. I'll just turn it right over to our DM. Now, who's the DM again? Oh, and I'll change the names on there, everybody. And those are the old names. So take it over, Mr. Drake.
What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. We are starting a new campaign, and tonight we are starting session 1. We already had session 0. It was just rolling up characters, which all you see is Rob rolling crap up, and you see that all the time anyway. So we skipped over that, and we are starting Lost Mine of Phandelver. Yeah. Yep. And these are the players over here, right over there. If you can see them, I think everybody's coming in clear. Actually, Manicuri's camera is clearer than everybody else's. I don't know why. I don't know why. What's up? You must have bypassed something or whatever.
I'll tweak something, yeah.
But what's up? We are so the characters are in Neverwinter is where they're going to start off. Rob's already got the Neverwinter Harbor map up, which I'm shoving in everyone's face. And today it is a rainy day. In Neverwinter, light rain, high winds, and it's about 45 degrees, as it is the second day of Hammer Time, 1491. So it's actually that would be January 2nd for all you non-Faerunians. And let's talk about the characters
2nd.
a little bit.
Must be
45 degrees. Yeah, January 2nd, Neverwinter. We'd be under snow. It'd be colder than 45 degrees.
No, didn't you hear him? It's never winter here.
Oh,
It's
that's
never
right.
winter here.
It's never
winter here. It's actually quite warm today for Neverwinter, but tonight it's forecast to be freezing, below freezing, so sleet and stuff. According to Manicuri's extension, the weather extension that we're using. And let's talk about your characters. Let's start with Sphinster playing Taunt. Tell us about Taunt a little bit. What kind of character are you playing?
So you would easily mistake him for just a scruffy kid, dirty, grunty-looking guy walking around, shuffling. Drags a bag with him, and he's a cleric, halfling,
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's all we know.
Kind
He's a
of
cleric
kind of
halfway.
grubby looking. Kind of like he's been
Exactly.
rolling in the garden or something.
Yep.
Gwydion, thank you for the resub. 36 months.
So after
And,
you show our tokens on the map or whatever, are you going to throw the tokens onto the combat tracker?
The tokens are on the combat tracker.
No, those are our profile pics.
Oh.
Sorry, just random question.
What'd I do wrong here? Characters?
Something.
If you just grab the token off the character sheet and drop it onto our combat tracker thing, it'll work. There you go.
It's beside myself.
While I'm doing that, why don't you go ahead and tell us about your character, Diablo Baba?
Me, I am playing Casper, the ghost, wise halfling. Yay! I get to do
I see what you did.
Damn it! There it is.
Anyway, so he is a druid. Surprise, surprise.
I can't push the stop button either. I have no control. I have no control.
Well, he's at least he's not a tabaxi.
I can do that though.
Well, there's the
Save it
one
for
for
the
the
big
day.
boss.
Thank you.
But yeah, so he's Ghostwise Halfling. He's a far traveler. He originates from, lands far and distant from Neverwinter. Primarily like the Cholt region. For a reason.
He's from where?
The Cholt region.
How did he get to Neverwinter?
He's a far traveler. Basically, he travels around. He loves orange drinks, so he's just basically walking around sampling the tang from everywhere.
So he just wandered onto a ship that was going to Neverwinter and just stayed in the cargo hold and never gained one experience point this whole time from Cholt?
Well, he started off as a commoner as a kid, but he decided to start traveling. His traveling allowed him to really
Never experienced not
and appreciate
one
nature.
thing. Never had a long rest either. He just
Nope. Just all short rest, naps here and there.
You can be level 2 if it'll make you feel better.
Right?
Oh no,
sure.
I just like how the characters have like, I've been around for 80 years and I'm 0 level.
No, he's an overweight 40-year-old Ghostwise half.
That's 80
Matter
years of normal.
character was 300 years old, and you didn't give him a hard time.
Right?
Yeah, I did.
True.
He's an elf. And he's stoned all the time. He forgot. He forgot.
Lost levels every time he smoked.
Well, Rob, tell us about your character and how he ended up in Neverwinter.
My guy, Clyde, is a bugbear who's always 100% of the time disguised as a human so that he cannot be out of place anywhere because he's proficient and has a disguise kit. He is a ranger because no one plays rangers, everybody, so I decided to. But he does have dark vision, and he's using the new background from Beyond the Witchlight, called the Witchlight Hand. So that's the new background from the most recent release of the Wizards.
Can you read that to us? I can't even read it since I don't own the Witchlight Hand. I don't own the Witchlight, so I can't even.
You mean you want me to read the whole background, like all of it?
No, just the summary. What is a Witchlight Hand?
You crept into the Witchlight Carnival as a child or youth and never looked back, earning a place among those who work behind the scenes to keep the carnival in business. So I'm a carny, basically. As a hand, you work hard and party hard. So I'm a drunk carny. Carnival has born you to many fantastic worlds, circling back around to your home world once every 8 years. But you know almost nothing about these worlds because you spend all your time in the carnival. You know the other hands well, but the carnival's owners, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, remain mysterious to you even after all these years. And then one of the thing you get with the background is that if the carnival's in town, you get a free place to stay and all that stuff. So yeah.
Huh?
That's it.
You can't hear.
Yeah, you can hear Sirenscape. Okay, so it's not just me.
My mic is staticky. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the problem with that is. I apologize, and I'm just unable to change it. I mean, I don't know what to do to change it. So if anybody has any suggestions, fine, but I don't know what to do to fix it, other than like reboot my system and start the stream over.
Or maybe just hit the refresh on your banana. Banana.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Yeah, I hit the
we're trying to
refresh.
get
I don't know.
Sirenscape working?
Don't know if that helps. Yeah, Sirenscape works. I hear it.
I don't hear it.
I can't hear it.
You guys don't hear it?
No.
I don't hear Sirenscape.
Did a while ago, but I don't anymore.
Oh, and you know what? I didn't log into it. I'm still logged in from last time we played. So
I am
maybe
too.
there. Yeah, but I heard it. Gwydion says, take a screenshot of your menu system settings in voice meter bananas. Menu system settings.
It sounds like a
Yeah,
digital noise gate, and it's opening too late and close. It's opening and closing and catching just the hard enunciation points of your language.
Oh, that's really weird because I didn't make any changes to my sounds whatsoever. I didn't. I mean, I don't know how else to say I didn't make any changes.
Number 2, bit rate, because through Discord your voice sounds fine.
So I'm going to PM Gwydion what he asked me to. At least I think this is what he asked me for.
Yeah, I heard the little water gurgling, but I haven't heard any of the.
I did that direct from Sirenscape, not through.
You have the chat triggers module loaded?
Yeah, Sirenscape chat triggers. And I'm going direct to see if I can play them direct. Huh.
Oh, so I don't, like, I did burp in the chat. I did not hear that. I'm only hearing what you're doing directly, I guess.
Yeah.
Sounds version 20 is current.
That's current.
Let's try to close it
Unload
and
the-
reopen the module. Because I really like the chat triggers.
Did you download the old Sirenscape Sound Links module and overwrite yours without updating it properly?
Since we played last? No.
Is there an updated Sirenscape player thing?
No. Because anything he manually triggers is coming through. It's just the
Right.
chat triggers that are not coming through.
So it's not Sirenscape that isn't working. It's
Yeah, I heard the rim
it's
shot.
the
And it was working earlier when I was testing.
Maybe just try closing down your Sirenscape, Drake, and then. bring
Okay,
it
I'll
back
do
up.
that again.
I've been hearing everything
okay,
just
cool.
fine.
well, but he's been
So you
triggering
heard-
things manually. The stuff we're putting in the chat isn't coming through.
Yeah, I've heard everything. Horse, burp,
Oh, you
fart,
really?
heard them all.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Okay,
Either
I'm
one.
gonna try mine.
Interesting.
Yeah, I heard that just fine.
I did not hear that. I did not hear horse.
I also
one I did.
just joined his because I had I was assigned to a different Sirenscape. So I just joined his before the game.
Let me, you know what? Let me go to the thing, the message of the day. What was it called? How
Their
do you get
app
that?
version
tried
is
leaving
old.
and
Please
rejoined.
update.
Oh, my thing's out of date, maybe.
Well, that doesn't. Maybe mine's out of date too.
Mine's
Oh.
been out of date for
Oh, mine
years,
just said
and I don't know how to fix
now
it.
I'm not linked. The hell's happening here?
Huh.
Mine
Dog and cats
yelled
living
at me
together.
and said, "Right now I got to spin the dog." Yeah.
Upgrade to 1.4.11.
Yep.
All right.
That was delayed, but I heard it. I went to Sirenscape, left Drake's game, and then clicked the Sirenscape link to rejoin, relaunch Sirenscape, and I began hearing it.
And
All right,
I know
let me do
why.
that.
The volume was down. It was almost all the way down for the volume was all the. You got to turn the volume up. You got to turn the volume up. That's how it works.
Is that
In
right?
fantasy?
See, Manicuri put some fancy buttons that you can change the volume, and if you push the wrong one, it turns it all the way down. It needs a little reverb thing. Beep beep beep. Shows you the sound. All right, let's talk about Marbania's character, Mahog.
Mog. It's Mog.
Mahogany.
Mog.
Mog. He's a champion of his people, the Bloodbeard clan. Also known for brewing ale and smithing, like dwarfs, and straight up fighter. No bullshit, though he likes to bullshit. Likes to drink a lot. Of course he does. He makes ale, and I always kind of pictured dwarves. Everybody wants to put this Scottish. I'm a dwarf, and I blah blah blah. I rather think that my dwarves are all from Germany and they're like really happening people, and when they bust a move like this, and
So he's a German dwarf. I like
he's a
it
John.
very
He's a,
much.
well, yeah. It's a terrible German accent, but so are most English-speaking people who try to sound German. They sound like this, like there has no emotion to them.
They sound more Australian than they do
Austrian, yeah.
German or Swedish. And Leverhosen.
Blue dog.
And then Manicuri's character is
Yeah, Manicuri here playing Joe
Joe.
Esmore,
Oops.
who grew up in the woods near Neverwinter Wood, and his parents spent some time visiting. He decided as an adult to come here to Neverwinter and kind of make his way. And amongst the humans, everybody kept mispronouncing his name, so he just goes by Joe because it's easy for the humans to pronounce. And he spent most of his time working as a bounty hunter, but collecting, small time thieves, not really going after anybody big, but pickpockets and the like who have bothered merchants. And he just spends his time trying to capture them. And he's trying.
He hasn't
is the
had much luck yet. Since he's still low level.
0 experience.
Still paying off the down payment on his rapier.
And we're gonna start off tonight. That you guys are somehow have discovered that Gundren Rockseeker is looking for some help, and word got out to you either directly from Gundren or through word of mouth or whatever, that he wishes to meet with you today at 2:00 at his tavern. He's got a tavern in Neverwinter, and I'm gonna give you the map of Neverwinter. I thought I had it right here. Ooh,
Okay, now
that's
my
where it
science
was.
gate's working. I had to
What
update it, and I had to reconnect, and I had to relink, and I had to rejoin. It was a lot of crap.
It was stuff. It was stuff.
And my voice probably
This
still
is
sounds like shit.
I don't think so.
And all that.
Well,
just
but
to hear
the stream,
Might be on the
thinks
stream.
my voice. Yeah.
This is a very big map. See how long it takes to load.
got it.
Plus the stream delay. What's that red
Didn't
bar on your map there?
Buildings in here.
Again?
Didn't we destroy one of the buildings in here in your call from the deep?
Yeah, I
Camp?
erased it. It's over here somewhere. No, I don't know where it's at. But I put the party token on the map right down here, and this is where Gundren's little place is. Gundren Rockseeker. The place is called Rockseeker's Tavern. And that's as much as we need the Neverwinter map. So I'm gonna take it back away from you guys.
Roxy's awesome.
Well, yeah, last time I remember seeing that ghost ship going
We were
through the bridges
chasing
and
up
shit.
there.
Yeah. That was Call from the Deep, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But welcome to Rock Seekers. I'm gonna put you guys over here on the map.
Okay, maybe my voice sounds better to the stream now. Stream, can you
Share the
report
map with you. I already
if
did share
my
the map
voice
with you.
sounds better to you or not? Okay, and you guys can hear me in Discord.
Aren't we
right?
using the stealth one?
Oh, they can't hear me in Discord.
Why are your tokens locked? Your tokens should not be locked. So Gundren is inside, and he's sitting with a table. The front door's here for you guys trying to get in.
See through the window.
Oh, you're looking in the window. You're peeking in the window. So you see Gundren sitting inside with some older gentleman, human fella, and then there's somebody tending bar. Are you guys
Can you
going
guys hear
in, or
me
are you
in
just hanging
Discord?
out on the porch?
Well, I
We
was.
just heard
but I
that.
can't.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
good.
not sure.
No,
I
I'm all
can't-
fixed.
I can't.
I think my voice is fixed on the stream now too. I did some monkeying around with Gwydian's help.
I'm
I
gonna
am-
buy
My token's
I am-
stuck.
You'll be happy to know I am without voice mod for this evening, so only Diablo Bob will be making annoying fucking sound effects.
And the DM can do that. Yeah,
That's true.
I can.
Drake, I'm stuck on the wall or something. My token is.
TPK!
Gate.
Stuck on a wall?
Yeah, I can't move it. It just goes around.
I can't move it either. Shift. Gotta hold shift.
So
I keep
Gundren
snapping back.
is
There,
meeting with 6 people and
Nice.
sat at the smallest table in the whole place.
right?
I don't like him.
No. When you come in, he gets up from the table. He's like, "Oh, yeah. I've been waiting on you. Please come over here. Have a seat at this table." He points. Let me clear some of this empty dishes off of here for you.
I'll stand.
Please, sit down.
No,
Which
thank you. It's been a
table?
long ride into town. I believe I'll stand out here in the corner.
He's like,
I read about
"Welcome,
it
welcome, my
in
friends.
Time magazine.
This is my good friend. I forgot his name. Sildar. Yes, that's his name.
Well, isn't that special?
Sildar Hallwinter. He's a good friend of mine. And that over there," he points to the bartender, is Drifkin the Bold. He's my bartender and good friend as well.
He'll serve you up any drink you want, and some food, cheese, and wine, and something in this little bowl here. I don't know what that is, but Mog goes back. He's like, please sit down, get to know one another. I've got something important I need for you to do for me. Well, Mog grabs the whole hogshead of beer and walks over and sits it on a table right there.
Joe's ordering mead and
Table like
bit of cheese and fruits.
there's pears. That's the only fruit they got today. Pears. I don't know. I guess Neverwinter grows pears. It's a new thing.
Casper will go to the bar and see if they have any tang.
Sildar says, yes, I am Sildar Hallwinter, and I'm a loyal member of the Lord's Alliance here in Neverwinter.
I think he should sound a little older.
I'm Sildar Hallwinter, and I'm a loyal member of the Lord's Alliance here in Neverwinter. I used to be sprite and nimble, but arthritis has taken over my sword hand, so I've been using my offhand a lot lately, trying to make up. So if we get into combat, don't count on me for saving your life, that's for sure. Yes, Gwydion. That's who that is.
Yes, it's Homer Simpson's dad. That's exactly what I was going for.
Abe.
So then
Abe,
in his head, he will hear,
give me some tang or mead and make it snappy.
Did you say tang?
yes, orange drink.
Yes,
He likes to flavor
breakfast of astronauts. Yeah.
Yes, he likes to go around and sample the tang from different villages.
So he casts silence on you.
He hears it again.
Thank you very much. He's starting to get out of control. He's like, I think an axe has stopped you from prying into my brain.
Oh, I'm not looking around. There's nothing to see there. Oh wait, he can't hear that because it would be.
What?
He cast silence on
me. He pretended like he cast silence on you because he didn't memorize it and he can't cast it as a ritual.
Okay, so Casper will ask, can I get something to drink or not?
Yeah, he gets you some tang.
Sweet. Casper will happily walk.
It's not sweet. It's kind of bitter tasting.
Hmm.
But that's what he calls it.
Okay. Well.
He calls it from undertang, but tang for
Pour
sure.
some sugar on me.
From undertang. Gross.
Give me some mead, too.
And some mead. So, Gundren, he says, so, I've got a mission for you. I need you to travel to a town called Phandelver. It's a few days south of here, and escort some goods down there for me. I'll pay you each handsomely. Let's see, your first level, 10 gold apiece. Yes, 10 gold apiece. When you arrive safely with my wagon in Phandelver, you will take it to DM's not prepared. Oh shit. Where's it at? That requires the actual module and stuff. Huh. To Barthen's Provisions. That's my friend Barthen in Phandelver will pay you each 10 gold when you arrive with the wagon full of goods and my 2 oxen safely. From there, I wish you to hang around in Phandelver and help me do other things. I have, me and my brothers have, we've got lots of
things happening, and we're gonna be rich, and I'll make you rich if you help me. I need backup. I only got 4 hit points. I am not a fighter. I'm a businessman.
The 10 gold pieces sounds like a great deal to me.
Does he seem like he's telling the truth?
I know this
Absolutely.
man.
100% you think he's telling you the truth.
So he's willing to pay us money. We take his cart and horses to Phandelver and return.
Yes,
His
he's like,
oxen.
I will make now you got me talking. He's like, I will make sure. I'll make sure that the wagon is out front, ready to go in the morning, and you're free to stay upstairs tonight. Don't get too drunk, though. Sildar and I have things to do and places to be, and we're gonna head out right now and head that way.
Well, before you go, perhaps we get something straight. What do you mean by don't get too drunk? What does too drunk mean?
You have to guard a wagon tomorrow. That's what too drunk means.
Oh, okay.
I grew up in Phandelver, and so I'll be glad to escort your goods down there for 10 gold.
Oh, you're familiar with Phandelver? That's great. I love it when characters take initiative and become members of the city that you're going to be working in. It's great.
Oh yeah, I know Barthen. Yeah, he's a good guy. Good guy.
So what are we transporting?
Well, that's just stuff I need. Yeah, just a few bags and some crates of goods.
So you're paying us all 20 gold, getting free board and drink and food for the night, and
10 gold.
Oh, my bad. So 50 gold, and we're like you're spending a
10
lot of
gold
money.
each. If 4 of you die, it's still only 10 gold each.
Ah, well that's okay. So why are you spending so much money for security for your wagon?
Well, this stuff is kind of valuable, and I need some handymen in Phandelver for what's going to be happening. I've got lots of things that I need to get done down there, and having some men like you and halflings and stuff would be helpful.
They have some better tang in Phandelver. The stuff here a little better.
There's
The
better
poor varietal tang.
I'm sure we can figure out what tang is and try to get you some down there.
All right, I'm in.
And
And gold is
Yeah.
tang.
the stuff in Phandelver won't have those little curly hairs in it either.
I'm in.
You're in? All right. Well, so much for this map.
As you guys spend the
says-
night and you get a long rest. All right, let me
Boom.
push you a long rest.
Because
Make sure everyone's got a
Level up.
handy long rest. Yeah, we've got the
Conversation was
So-
a milestone.
2 milestones, so we just leveled up.
we're not doing
negotiated.
milestones, so we're
We
doing
negotiated for
we're doing
300
real XP. So no longer are you guys going to automatically level. You actually have to perform.
Wait. I have 0 XP.
We know
Oh,
you haven't done shit
that's
yet.
right. Okay. Haven't done shit yet.
Hey! What's up with the? This is disgusting. What are you doing?
Oops.
You said we had to perform, right?
Oh, so Casper jumps up on the bar. He's like, "What? How does he perform? What kind of performance does Casper do?"
He'll do the native clog dancing of his homeland.
Native clog? Does he have like clogs, like wooden clogs? He breaks out and slips on.
Totally. Little
Is
tiny
he
clogs.
normally barefoot?
No, normally he has like little leather skins on his feet.
Yeah.
The
He
water.
gets on these clogs and
He does barefoot clogging. That's what it is.
Hell yeah. Toes
got
are
little
sticking
bells.
out.
It's got little bells.
Dee, dee, dee,
So
dee, dee.
I'm taking that map away, and I am pushing you guys
Off
this
a
map.
cliff.
This is the map that we're going to be using for pretty much 15 levels.
Hello.
The Sword Coast map. Yep. So your travels take you. Each grid represents 5 miles. One hex is 5 miles. So if you do the old Fantasy Grounds Unity drag down, you can see that as the crow flies, you're 60 some miles away or so. So and according to 5th edition rules, you can travel 24 miles a day. I don't know why 24. I don't know. Makes it like time or
So
something.
3 days.
Give or take, depending on if
It's
you
an
stop
average
and
of
whatnot.
it's an average of
2
1 mile
miles
an
an hour.
hour. I think you're going 3 miles an hour, and they say travel time is 8 hours, or I don't know.
I don't know. They don't break
Maybe
it
it's
down. They
Department of
leave it up to the DM
Transportation.
to figure it out. Leave it up to the DM to do the math, and I just go, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in the morning, as expected, well, before that, Gundren and Sildar have, you can hear them, they get on horses and they leave. They gather up their bags and their saddle bags and their backpacks, and they load them on horses, and before nightfall, they're out of Neverwinter and heading south. And in the morning, the bartender, aka handyman guy, brings the wagon around, and it's pulled by 2 oxen. Does anybody have animal handling?
Ranger?
Ooh, animal handling. You know I do.
Are you proficient in it?
I'm 100% proficient.
So it sounds like we
Okay.
know who's driving the mules. I mean, driving the oxen.
I've been known to get behind an oxen or two. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
The oxens
Should
always
I
get all
need
kind
to
of
make a
big.
roll for that now?
No, it's a free. It's a thing that you know how to do.
It's something I
easy
already
enough
know how to do. Okay, good.
Yeah. Now, if like a wolf jumps out and startles the oxen, then maybe yeah. So you guys, let me give you a little synopsis of the Forgotten Realms for those that don't know the background of the Forgotten Realms. Oops, hold on. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Maybe.
So
Come
it
on.
makes me want to move like this.
Yeah.
So just like a fantasy novel or a movie, an adventure is set in a larger world. In fact, the world can be anything that the DM and players can imagine. It could be sword and sorcery setting at the dawn of civilization, where barbarians battle evil sorcerers, or a post-apocalyptic fantasy where elves and dwarves wield magic amid the wreckage of a technological Jesus civilization. Most D&D settings are somewhere between those two extremes. The world of Forgotten Realms is one such setting, and that's where the story in this adventure takes place. In the realms, knights dare the crypts of the fallen dwarf kings of Delzon, seeking glory and treasure. Rogues plow the dark alleys of teeming cities such as Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate. Clerics in the service of gods wield mace and spell, questing against the terrifying powers that threaten the land. On the roads and rivers of the realms travel minstrels and peddlers, merchants and guards, soldiers, sailors, and still-hearted adventurers carrying tales of strange, glorious, faraway places. Good maps and clear trails can even take an inexperienced youth with dreams of glory halflings included, far across the world, thousands of restless would-be heroes from backcountry farmsteads and sleepy villages arrive in Neverwinter and other great cities every year in search of wealth and renown. Known roads may be well traveled, but they aren't necessarily safe. Fell magic, deadly monsters, and cruel local rulers are all perils that you face when you travel in the Forgotten Realms. Even farms and freeholds within a day's walk of the city can fall prey to monsters, and no place is safe from the sudden wrath of a dragon. The regional map shows just a tiny part of this vast world, in the region called the Sword Coast. This region of adventure where daring souls delve into wreckage of ancient strongholds and explore ruins of long-lost cultures. Amid a wilderness of jagged snow-capped peaks, alpine forest, lawlessness, and monsters, the coast holds the greatest bastions of civilization, including the coastal city of Neverwinter. And that, as you wave goodbye to Neverwinter, is where we pick up.
Auf Wiedersehen!
Auf Wiedersehen.
Juice.
I'm gonna walk up to Clyde. Hey, why did you take my knife? That's not very nice. You know, that was given to me by Gundren himself. What, you think because I'm small that you can just take advantage of me?
Where's my dinner roll?
What's he whining about?
He's talking to Clyde.
Rob, that's you.
So,
He's
so you
talking to
guys,
me. I didn't take anybody's knife.
You're new characters.
so explain to me how you guys are traveling. Are you guys on the wagon? All of you on the wagon? Some of you walking? How's
Well, I guess
Casper's
I
in
have
the
to
way.
be. I gotta be sitting in the Hyamule. That what is that called? The seat.
The driver.
I'm doing this.
You're driving the
I'm driving.
oxen.
Thank you. I couldn't come up with
I'm
driving.
scouting it.
Everybody.
Joe will be scouting ahead.
So Joe's in the front, scouting ahead. How far ahead are you?
I want to be a good, 100 feet.
100 feet? Okay. It's
See.
not like super far ahead, but okay.
Well,
Anybody?
I've made this trip many times before, and I usually run it, keep in shape and stuff. But I'm just gonna ride in the back this time, protect the goods.
Casper is going to be sitting next to Clyde, pretty much complaining about the weather and the bad aftertaste of the tang from Neverwinter. And
Yeah, as you guys start heading south in the morning, the sun comes up and the weather warms up a little. About 33 today is the high, but it was 20 degrees when you guys got up in the morning, and sleeting. So it's pretty miserable
winter.
morning. But it's not winter. It's Neverwinter, and well, you left Neverwinter, so now it's winter. As soon as you get out of the city gates, now it's winter.
Always
and
winter.
The day just kind of windy, rainy, kind of. You guys are all like hunkered down in your. Does anyone have any winter clothes, or are you guys just freezing your ass off? Is that how it works?
It's going to be curled up in a blanket.
Everybody's got a blanket.
Got my bed rolled.
Right, I have a blanket.
Yeah. I'm going to keep running to stay warm.
Got my little bed roll around me.
The day goes, you gotta stop every now and then and scrape some of the sleet off the oxen. Kind of get yourself warmed up, and as you get about down the road about to here, you decide that this is a good spot to pull off the road. There's looks like a little path that leads off the road, and looks like other people have set up a camp here. There's like some rocks stowed around, and you guys get a map. Is it all black to you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
Racist.
It's totally racist. Hey, look at that. We each get our own little cots and everything.
Yeah.
That's when the
Okay.
whores come out.
And I got the wagon going. Like the little wagon. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I mean, not a very good animal handler if he doesn't undo the oxen at night.
Yeah, shut up. I can't undo them.
I leave
They're
them
one
there.
image.
It's Clyde's fault, not yours.
Casper would
Yeah.
like to like run around and kind of like set up some snares and some minor defenses around the campsite.
So that's what
Right.
you're gonna do. Let's discuss like watch and stuff. Well, are you guys gonna set up a watch, or you guys all just gonna get under your blankets? It clears up a little. It stops raining, but it's still kind of windy and cool.
Casper will take the first watch so that because that will give him time to finish setting up the little snares and kind of like just general rock piles over here and there, and so that way we could hear noise and such if somebody tries to walk.
And are we doing
little tripwire?
Are we doing 10 hours so that everyone gets 8 hours of sleep with a 2-hour watch? 5 people works out.
I only need 4 hours of sleep because I'm an elf.
You still
You
gotta do your
take the last
2-hour watch.
I'd like to take
Yeah.
the watch in the middle of the night because I always have to get
Watch.
up and take a poop.
I could do it in 8.
You can poop and watch us.
I take a watch in the middle of
I
the
would
night while I poop.
Keep a watch, but when I was with my last adventuring group, we lost a good friend of mine, Carmen, because of me, because I was on my watch, and so I just can't do the watch anymore.
What seems to be your problem?
Wow.
I
Setting
don't
up
know
himself
about
to not do the watch for the entire adventure.
I insight
Nice.
check that shit right there.
Yeah, I want to.
I think that's
Well,
total
connection.
bullshit, and you will pull your own weight, the man.
That's not a lot of weight to pull.
Well, you got the point, but you know what I mean. It's a figure of speech.
Yeah.
You got the point.
Casper and Mog, they're like, yeah, right. Liar. You
Casper
got
will,
last watch. You got last watch.
Casper will silently message Taunt. You figure out a way out of this. You get me out of it too. Cool.
I'm just picking numbers here since no one else is saying anything.
Oh,
How's that?
I'll go at the end. I'll go watch 4.
No, I'm very serious. I always have to get up and poop in the night, so I just assume take that watch.
Oh, I'll take 2. Hey Drake, I'll take 2 since you put that.
2. Okay. 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
See how
All right.
easy I am? Cooperation, inspiration. Thank you.
Cooperation. So I'm gonna roll a d10. Roll a d10. Roll a d10.
As soon as the person who wakes me up from my watch goes to sleep, I'm gonna wake up the next person, tell them it's time for them
Jesus
to take their watch.
You're last.
Zen HS, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
You're just
to
gonna wake
stream.
up the whole party. Hey, it's time to go, guys.
Well, isn't that handy? So, Casper, everybody else, anybody wearing medium or heavy armor, sleeping in their armor?
Okay, let's
No,
just calm
Mog-
down.
Mog
What kind of
would.
armor does anybody have?
I
I'm
have
wearing
light.
light leather.
Like,
I just want to be able to give you exhaustion tomorrow.
No, nobody should sleep in their heavy.
No,
let's
I has
see.
the chainmail. I take the chainmail off because it's cold at night.
All right, just go ahead
Yeah,
and mark
and-
that as unequipped.
I will unequip that.
Clyde has scale mail, and if there's a incident, he will mark it as you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, go ahead and do that since there is an incident. And it
There
takes
is.
place,
Okay, holy mother of God.
the snare went off.
As Casper is over here setting
up.
up his snares.
So it's before
Over
we
here.
even go to bed?
No, you guys
guys
are
are just
asleep
laid down.
already, and it's towards the end of Casper's watch. He's like, I hear something. I'm gonna go check on that trap over there, and he like wanders away from camp. and a meteor hits the camp, and everybody's got to roll up new characters. Okay, let's
Nice.
have a session 0. No, I'm kidding.
Did the Icewind Dale crew use that scroll of comet summoning?
No, the Tarask one. The meteor was his turd. All right, so when you go over to check your trap, Casper, you have dark vision, right?
I do not.
You do not. So are you using a light source or
Little torch.
you got a torch over there?
Yes.
That? Did that work?
Negative.
Wait. The whole thing's lit?
Well, there's campfire here.
Yeah, there's campfire.
That should provide light to there.
Well, he's kind of in the bushes and stuff, so he would probably have a. So as you look, you see your like the rope on your little snare is like taunt, and you can see the stake you got it staked down. It's almost pulled out of the dirt as you like shine your light in, and suddenly a big rat jumps out of the bush in your face. And, and that is where everybody that is asleep needs to roll perception at disadvantage for me, since you guys are sleeping, and see if you guys hear this commotion. The DC's a 15.
Nobody.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, we're level 1, remember?
Yeah.
Right,
we're
but
all
if,
asleep.
Yeah,
so
these
if,
are.
if he had yelled out like, "Wake up!"
Yeah,
then
He
we
would
wouldn't have been at
yell when he's
disadvantage, right?
startled, like, ah!
Yeah, we're gonna actually roll initiative first, and then we're gonna determine if he yells out or not. So
He's
I
just
am
gonna
going
die.
to.
Surprise.
Right, if the rat goes before him and bites his throat out, he doesn't get a chance to yell. So let me select all PCs, initiative. And let's see if some of you guys are going to be surprised or not. All right, so the giant rat does get to go first. But Casper is not surprised as this giant rat jumps out of the bush at him, kind of moves towards him and tries to bite him.
Fuck you.
And misses, like bites the rope. He like stuffs the rope in his face. Casper
will yell.
What in the fuck? It's a fucking bike bell. Ring,
Oh
ring,
yeah, I
ring.
forgot to turn that off.
Casper will yell and be like, "Wake up, you motherfuckers!"
Did I get
There's a
skipped? What
rat.
happened? I guess I didn't roll initiative in time.
And then
Oh shit.
so he
So
what's
so
going
you
on?
yell out like really loud.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And in Taunt's head as well. Wake up!
So
Wake up.
Drake, just so I'm clear, did the round start with the rat or the people? Joe and I
Yeah.
don't get to go, or what's happening?
Well, Clyde and Joe are sleeping, and you didn't hear anything yet.
So Casper.
So your turn got passed.
Okay, that's fine.
Because
I see
you were.
what's-
We were surprised.
Yeah, but I'm not putting the surprise condition on you unless we have something needs to happen.
Wake up, Shanae.
So who do you telepathically insult in their brain?
Taunt.
Taunt.
Wake up.
Taunt. Somebody's voice yells out in your head. I don't know if you know this person.
Yeah, Casper and I know each other.
Yeah.
Oh, you're used to him invading your mind. Okay.
Wake up. You're in danger. There's something going to kill you.
You have a dream that he's yelling at you. So you go to shenane on him, and he jumps out of the way. He's like, "Eek."
And with
Wait,
that,
is that showing? I mean,
No,
are you
we can
guys
see the
seeing it?
attack. I can see the attack, but I can't see what
it's
happened.
not the result.
All right, so what do I need to set on options? Let's see.
Show results.
Game GM set. Show GM roles on.
It's show results to client.
I have it set as friendly off on.
Yeah, on. Because friendly
Thank
means we can only see our own rolls,
Okay.
not like the rats' rolls. You also, I don't know if you want this, but on your other tables, you had the NPC's initiative hidden from us, and this time you have it showing. I don't know if you want to
All
set
right, so
that.
that should be off. That should be off. Auto NPC no on.
Show NPC initiatives off.
Where's that at?
Combat, I think.
Show turn order. Player. Show turn order. Friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we see our own.
And view enemy health detailed. Do you guys see their hit points?
Nope.
All right, good. All right, so Casper, you tried to shenane. Anything else?
And then he's gonna try to run over to Clyde to wake his ass up.
Are you gonna provoke
Provoke,
from the
yep.
rat?
Yes.
Oh, nice. I like that. I like that. Give me 2 attacks on you.
What he would do?
I wasn't trying to really kill you, but since you're insisting, I'm gonna.
Are we
I'm gonna
insisting?
try to.
Is that what we're doing?
Insisting. He's gonna try to bite at you. Tries to grab your leg.
No.
And misses. And misses.
Gonna run
As you
over,
move over, and Clyde's like,
kicking Clyde right in the ribs. Yeah, wake up, son of a bitch.
he's like, oh Betsy, I watched your butt for all day, and I really like you. He's having a dream. Mog, give me a perception check with advantage this time, and this time it's only a DC 10. So, to see if you hear all this commotion going on. Yeah, you
What is the sound I hear?
you hear big
Wake up.
rat, wake up.
So Mog throws his covers off and he stands up in all his radiant nude glory because he's not wearing any clothes. And he grabs his. What's
It's pretty
he
cold
carrying?
out, so
I don't. Yeah, but yeah, here's a dwarf, you know. Dwarves are exceptional. They say so like sizes of feet, and dwarves have big feet. He's got a battle axe, is what he's got, and
like a tuna can.
yeah, he stands up, and I think his movement is 25. So is it 10 feet of movement to stand? And
Yeah.
you know, I heard the noise, but I'm not sure I see anything because is the rat in the bushes? I mean,
You can hear him over there.
okay. So he moves.
Casper's kind of
I've got to
pointing.
be on a. He moves towards the rat. And
Is he gonna?
then
Is he gonna?
uses his action to dash. Well, bet you never seen one of these before, have you, rat?
And another one kind of scurries out over here, and you see him like trying to grab somebody's food.
Oh,
That's mine.
not the string.
No, he's over here trying, and somebody's food or whatever he's trying to get
That's my
in the
tang.
backpack. He's like
That's
grabbing
my
somebody's
tang
ration.
canteen.
Whose bed is this?
That is Casper.
Casper.
Casper, subtract a ration if you have one, if you don't mind. As he picks it up and he looks at you, he's got it in his mouth, and he's like, and he runs back into the bushes. You hear him gnawing at it.
Punk ass.
Taunt. Give me a.
Did you hear the bell?
That's gonna drive me crazy.
So he
You get
beats
used
in my
to it.
head, and I sort of sit up, hair's all disheveled, looking around. Huh? What? Huh? And I cast resistance on myself.
Well, hold on. Let's see if he hears all this. Give me the old perception at advantage DC 10.
I spoke in his dream.
It could be a heavy sleeper. He could.
In his dream.
Oh, you spoke in. Well, that doesn't mean he woke up though. Actually, I'll make it even harder, or even easier. DC 5. Yeah, a 22. Yeah, no problem. You wake up. Like, so you cast resistance on yourself? Is that what you said? Resistance. He's like still in his sleeping bag. He's like, oh!
And I sort of stand up, looking around. I got my crossbow out, looking.
It's like 20 degrees, 25 degrees right now.
I get it. It's the next round. Ding ding. No, I get it. I get it.
You get it? You get it.
Yeah, I get it.
And you guys can hear like over the oxen making some fuss as you hear some scurrying going on the wagon as Giffy Jiff climbs up onto the wagon over there. The giant rat, you can hear him messing around with the wagon.
I believe that's
where's this guy?
Jeff.
It is.
Yeah.
Jiffy.
And he's got a buddy that's joining him over in the wagon.
What's with all the rats, man? Fuck.
Giffy Jip.
Absolutely not something the DM typed for that. No, he didn't do that.
It came up randomly.
Yeah.
It's that new that extension that does the names. Joe, give me that perception check to see if you're you're easy. You're probably in your elf trance thing or whatever.
Yeah, and he pops open his eyes, stands up using his movement, and sees the rats trying to infiltrate that, and he's going to take a shot with his short bow. Twang.
Oh, that's a hit. He's sticking him in the side. He's like, he yells out and switches, falls over, and starts bleeding all over the stuff in the back of the wagon.
A little blood never hurt anybody. It's fine.
Never hurts anything.
That's
never
one.
Hurts anything. He's going to continue to eat this ration. I think it's a full round to eat a ration, right? As a rat?
It's hardtack. It's like 10 minutes.
It's a rat.
No,
he can eat
dried.
He can eat through concrete if he wants. He's a rat.
It's a dried tang bar.
You ever eaten a meal in 6 seconds, Drake? Is that a thing you can do?
Tang powder.
It takes longer than that.
I was in airborne school. I ate in 6 seconds. I guarantee you that. Also, unless it's the MRE oatmeal bar, then that takes like 2 days to eat.
Yeah. And
it's
and
like
even
dry.
longer to
Like before you even put it in your mouth, the moisture just like drains out of your mouth. But I'm gonna have him. He's gonna be on alert though. He's gonna take the dodge action over there as he's eating. Clyde.
All right, Clyde. Oh, that's me.
There's enough commotion going on now with people shooting, rats dying that you can
up.
easily.
Okay.
Yeah, you just. I don't know if you want to wake up, but.
Yeah, I want to wake up, and I want to go stand up and move to there. And then, with my 15-foot reach.
So you pick up this freaking. What do you got? A glaive?
Grab a stick.
It's known as a Jerry Lewis weapon. It's a Flavin. Yes, I'm going to use that.
Like, and he's got these super long arms, and he just reaches out and
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
right.
So some coconuts fall out of the tree next to you and give you +5 to your armor class for the next round.
I mean, yes.
What? So why can you guys see that? You're not supposed to see that.
The critical thing?
Yeah.
You have show GM rolls.
Let me turn that off.
Yeah, I agree with you, Marbania. It's arguably the best starting.
Show
adventure.
GM rolls off. Right?
Yeah.
That's how we normally have it, right? That's right.
Well.
All right, so Clyde,
yeah.
How do you murder this? I mean, just go to town.
You want me to describe the murder? Okay. I described the murder by you opening the effects and adding AC +5 1 round to my character. And then I just poke this rat and it explodes. Like there's nothing left of it. It's just everywhere. Some of it may have flown over to the cart and landed there next to the other blood.
You're shit out of luck.
Punk.
Anything else?
So now my AC is green 17, and after the next round, it'll go back to red red 12. Very cool. I am done. Here's what's happening.
Casper.
That bell is ringing in alternate ears.
Yeah.
It's making
It's stereo. It's stereo.
As much as I hate that bell in every campaign, I kind of like this one a lot.
Casper
You made me turn it off in the last one, so I'm just saying.
Yeah. Because there's
normally on my
Windows
table.
sounds that are just gross.
It's the science
Casper will run down here and exclamate, "Give me back my tang bar!"
Like grab a hold of. If you hit him, I'll let you, as a bonus action, try to grab your ration.
Wait, now it's a tang bar? Is that what's happening? It's a
Yeah,
bar.
he took some tang powder and made like a little tang.
I got you.
Oh, nasty,
bar.
man.
He just,
You know, when I was 18,
It's vacuum
in basic
sealed
training,
too, like.
anybody that was in the military will appreciate this. I was 18 years old and I'd never seen freeze dried food before. I'd never seen it, didn't even know it was a thing. So I get the MRE and it's just this block of strawberry looking stuff. So I eat this block of strawberry caked on hard Rice Krispie treat kind of strawberry. I'm like, what is this bullshit? Drink an entire canteen of water and then I'm in the infirmary because it all blew up in my stomach. And they're like, idiot, you're supposed to pour the water on. I go, it doesn't. I didn't know.
What's this big token? What?
I don't know. I don't know why the dual token still popped up because I fixed that.
Did he update since you fixed it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna inside check you.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Drake, you're being insight checked on whether you updated or not.
No, I saw it version 2.25. It should be fine. Anyways,
It's just my table likes to break your stuff.
There's now just a giant boom ringing out.
Boom.
As Thunderwave pops.
The giant rat's perks his ears up as it blasts his head off.
Nice.
I guess the bonus action's kind of pointless.
And the dead body and guts and stuff just kind of get thrown 10 feet back.
Yeah,
and chase down his ration.
He grabs his ration or his
it's covered in
bar,
rat sinew and stuff.
Makes him explode. Boom. My tank.
Taint.
I'm gonna jump, grab my shields. What the hell? Did you hear that? What is that? I'm gonna run over here. And I'm going to cast light on my crossbow bolt. And since light is an action, that's all I can do.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Mog.
Looks like those 2 rats need look no more. And Mog starts walking back this way.
You can see one up on the wagon. He's like pulling
You
at
son of a
strings.
bitch. You son of a bitch, I'm going to come over there and use his action to dash.
Right. Perfect timing for him to go. As you come running over there. He jumps off the wagon like, yeah, right at you. Tries to use his pack tactics, but looks at his buddy that's dead and kind of frowns. But
The oxen don't like the dwarf.
Yeah, I don't have very high armor class right now.
Right? Well, a 19 probably would have hit you anyway.
That probably would have hit me, yeah.
Naked dwarf.
As this rat like jumps at you and grabs a hold of your beard and bites at your neck. 3 points of damage to your neck. You're like, ow!
I'm going to crush you.
Taunt, you like got this crossbow bolt glowing. You're like, oh wow, that's pretty bright.
There is no light over by the wagon, correct?
There's about to be, I think.
Fireball? Is that what's happening?
There's a little bit of light. See,
My
light off,
intent
light
was
on.
to shoot the wagon. Just shoot the front of the wagon with my bolt, so I could see what was going on over there. Are the oxen still really there, or can I just shoot it into the front of the wagon?
You could try to shoot into the front of the wagon, but there's 2 big oxen in front of it, yeah. They might not be tied to the wagon, but they're there.
All right, so I'm going to grab the bolt and throw it in that direction.
How far can you throw a crossbow bolt? I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Do you want me to give a strength check?
Yeah, give me athletics. Let's see how far you can chuck a crossbow bolt.
So I grab it from my crossbow. There. Now you can see better.
I'd say you chuck it 12 feet. That's probably far enough. So it lands over here somewhere.
That was a terrible idea, Joe. I'm not going to listen to you anymore.
I'm sitting there shielding my eyes. Damn it! Can't see.
Right.
So, Casper, shaking off his drippy, wet tang, we'll go ahead and walk over and make sure that the little brat didn't take anything else from his stuff.
We got 2 ghost-wise halflings. What the hell?
He's just checking his stuff, making sure it's...
All right. Is the only one left that's alive?
There we go.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like biting at.
He's in my beard.
Yeah, he's hanging onto the beard. He's like biting at Mog's neck. He's like.
Take a 5-foot step and just stab him.
All right, I'll go over there, and as soon as I can see him, I'll give him the old this and that.
So there's like.
Stabby stab.
You're gonna have negatives to hit. Oh, a fumble.
Well,
nice.
Whatever.
So you slice one of the oxen's heads off with your.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
I'm not kidding.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Remember,
No, it's just a
your,
miss.
Rob, it's your tables.
Right, but I know that I didn't roll I didn't see
Because
the
it didn't
shadow
roll
dice.
the shadow.
Yeah, because I pay attention to that kind of shit. All right.
Would see the Mog.
No, you sons of bitch. He's trying to get a hold of this thing out of his beard.
Wow.
Is this giant tiny? Are rats tiny? No, he's small, so he can't be in your square. So he's like next to you.
He's next to me? Okay. Well, at least he's not like
You're
on my
like hunched
beard.
down. He's grabbed a hold of your beard and he's like biting at you. He's like, you're like trying to lift up and he's like holding your beard. He's pulling the hairs out. And you're like, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just the flat of my axe, just try to kind of mash him and see if I can't make guts come out his butthole.
That's a hit. he poops a little, but he doesn't die. He's like a couple little bloopity bloop little
I
rat
said
turds
I'm
shoot
going to
out.
smash the shit out of the Scheiße out of you.
He does let go of your beard though. That's what's important, right?
Good, yes.
He does
Joe,
let go of
let's
your
finish
beard.
it.
Did he have a hold of my curlers? I put curlers in my beard every night.
You got to move over here so you're not in such bright light.
Right. The bright light
Like,
in the way. So he's going to take another shot at him with his short bow.
oh, he like
Damn it.
you like hit the wheel on the. He's like kind of ducks behind the wheel a little, like thunk,
I'll
sticks
look
into
for
the
it.
wooden
Damn
wheel.
light out.
Taunt.
Oh, I
Alright,
know
so now
why.
I can see.
So I know what it is. The bell is ringing for everyone's turn, not just your turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
The players, yeah.
Yeah.
So now I can see. Does it look like I have a clear shot at this thing? Or is it on the ground?
Except for the dwarf that's in front of it. It's actually probably there. I'll put them in squares so there's no confusion.
Alright, so I'm going to move.
I'll put you in a square too. Everybody gets put in a square.
No, Clyde, I'm not going to shoot from here. I'm going to move first.
I never said anything.
You miss.
Joe is going to move further away from Taunt because he doesn't want another light spell cast at him.
New rounds on, turn south. All right, I'm gonna
take another shot.
Oh, that's a hit with sneak attack as you pin this thing to the wagon. Good. Like,
and I'll smile at Mog. That's 2-0.
It doesn't count.
As you guys get the old.
Maybe half a point each.
He
They're
takes
small.
his finger and he wipes some of the viscera from the rat off of his belly, licks it.
Your first encounter is successful. No one died from the rats.
Shit, we're about to get some XP.
Let's
And
take
a
a
long
look
rest.
at the party sheet. XP. Did it put the encounter right in there for you? Look at that.
We're all gonna get like 8.
And
we
then
can't see
if
that.
oh, you can't see the encounters in there?
Nope.
No, we don't see that.
Can.
That's not visible to players.
But when you give us when you distribute
Long rest, it'll.
when you
just-
distribute that
let's see
40
if,
points among
let's see
5
if
people, we're all
Bob's-
gonna get 8.
Let's see
Yeah,
if
we have
Bob's
to.
extension works properly. Where's the long rest button? It's buried under the party sheet. Why is it under the party sheet? I don't want it under the party sheet. Menu. Long rest. Yeah, 20 XP. Yay!
Oh shit, those things were worth 25 apiece. I didn't realize. I thought they were 10.
Oh, yeah.
100.
And by the way, the weird thing is it's the same thing as like the first wild shape. It now only has 1 token.
What? What are you talking about?
Spell tokens. I fixed it. You see how it's
It
only
was
1
broken?
token? Remember the first time I used it, it popped up 2 tokens?
Why isn't it remove dead working?
So you fixed
That
one
one I
thing
know.
and broke another.
Because none of them are dead.
They're unconscious.
That shouldn't matter.
Oh no, but how come where did their little death indicators go?
Do you have the NPC long rest?
You gave them a long rest, so they're not injured anymore.
Yeah, they're all healthy.
They're
Okay.
unconscious.
Just saying.
What?
Here
yeah,
we
they're all
go.
unconscious, but they all have full health. So removing dead
Nice.
is there's no dead.
So
Another
the
20
NPC.
XP, let's go.
What's that extension? We need to.
I don't know why you guys thought I was
NPC
lying to you.
rest or whatever it was.
And on your character sheets, your next level is not automatically filled out, so you got to plug that in.
Mine is.
What? Mine's
Mine-
there.
0.
Mine's there.
Mine says 300.
Mine says 300 now, but it said 0 a minute ago.
Mine says
Yeah, you have
200.
to open it to actually have it trigger.
What do I need to turn off for this NPC thing?
Just kill them
Well-
before you give us a long rest.
Yeah, just remove them before the long rest, and you'll be fine.
Here.
Or
You
yeah,
forgot the
or go
old
to the
buckets?
options and whatever. The
Yeah,
fuck
but it
it's called.
shouldn't.
Oh.
It should only do like green.
Is that another 4?
What?
Now you can clear dead.
Well, Joe just racked up another 4.
He went around, killed them all.
Re-killed them.
So we get more XP.
So you made an effect, Rob, the armor off. Why don't you just turn your armor off?
Just unequip it.
Just unequip it.
Because it's cooler to see the.
'Cause
uh,
Rob's
it's
the
cooler-
code guy.
No, but like I'll the chat can see it, but here I'll.
It's
post
true.
it.
You don't. You
And
can't
your
see
armor
it.
either.
You can't see it. That's true.
And you
Right,
forget
but
to
my armor class is
Yeah.
actually 12 on the party sheet. And,
It's so that way he remembers to reactivate his armor.
Right.
But it'll
then-
do that without if you unequip the armor anyway. It'll
Right, but
automatically.
if you unequip the armor, you don't get what I showed you in the Discord chat.
It won't. It doesn't do that. Why wouldn't it do that? I don't understand.
Because if you're unequipping the armor, you're not affecting the stat, you're just taking it off. When you affect the stat in the combat tracker, it reds it or greens it accordingly. That's why I said
Try it.
earlier, when I got the AC +5, I said, oh, I'm green 17, and next turn I'll be red 12. You fuckers don't listen to me. None of you people listen to me.
We don't
No, I heard that.
understand
What?
you.
Take that off. Take that effect off, and then turn your armor. Unequip your armor and see if it changes it. I'm
Okay.
curious.
Not be red or green, but it should change the value.
No, it'll make it a 12. It just won't be red. So now it's 16. So now I'll take my armor off, and it'll be 12, but the red will not show there.
Oh, I got you. That's a 13.
And
I don't know
I
why.
want the cool. Oh, it was only supposed to be 13 anyway. Well, fuck me.
See, doing the math will break you.
I just did the math wrong.
Mog Bluebeard doesn't have any racial traits that need to be applied to his character. Racial effects,
Scale mail.
nor Clyde.
Oh,
But,
that's a good call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should have racial effects on.
Mine is surprise attack, so that'll never happen.
You're going to use the rat blood to straighten your beard? Your blood beard?
Yeah, I'll probably that mixed with smocks and dung. You know.
I'm gonna pick up my arrow.
The
Now
one that's
this-
got like cast on it. You're flashing it around. Everybody's like, it's too bright.
It's just a regular light, as bright as his torch. Anyway, yeah, this reminds me of the time when I killed those 2 rats down in the sewers. Oh, it's really stinky. So, what's wrong with light? I thought you were a normal elf.
I call lie, you had 0 XP. You can't have killed 2 rats.
He watched. You don't get experience points if you watch.
What's wrong with the light? I thought you're a regular elf. You're not one of them freaky shadow guys.
You ruined my aim. You made me miss. You threw a big distracting light arrow right in the way. Threw me off.
Okay.
Casper and and
Trying to
Joe should
figure
have
things out here.
Inspiration. So that combat took over an hour, so you don't get your long rest. Give me that XP back. Give me that XP back. No. You got to start your long rest over. Well, I'm gonna say it's morning, and that's done with that map. So the next day, you guys wake up. You got some
I'm asleep.
frozen rats. They got stiff at night as you left them out. Anybody wants rat popsicles?
I would have taken one and put it by the fire.
Keep it nice and gooey.
And in the morning, I'm asleep.
Casper will probably
He's asleep.
while he's finishing up his watch, he'll probably like field dress it, kind of put it on a spick, kind of have it like turning over the thing. That way we can wake up and have some fresh bacon.
Everybody smells burnt hair for about 20 minutes.
That's fine. They're still falling asleep. I mean, it only happened partially through my watch, like whatever.
Oh, it's because the dwarf got too close to the fire. It had nothing to do with the rats.
Oh, okay.
What's that smell? He says in German. All right, let's take a break. Let's take a 10-minute break. How's that sound right now?
10 minutes.
Wow, already?
10-minute
crazy.
break. Yeah. 4 rats takes an hour and a half to kill. I don't understand. You guys are slow.
Well, you kind of did the awkward silence for the introductions. You're like, tell me about your character. It's like, cool. I'm playing a halfling, blah blah blah, and you're just like, and then we're like, okay, well then we're just he's a druid.
All right, it's break time.
Change that to Session 2. What are you doing, Rob? You're slacking. Hurry up.
I gotta do it right now. God damn it. He can't hear me. Okay, everybody.
No, this is fun.
He's yelling at me because this should be Session 2, but I'm gonna change it right now.
I only
can
message
hear you.
Okay.
No, you can't hear me in Discord. You
I only
can hear me on the
messaged
stream,
her
which means I
said
said
about
it 5
the
minutes ago.
spick and stuff, and basically roasting the pig and field dressing because he's proficient in survival, so I know you can.
Dun, 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 dun. So there you go, everybody. Lost Mine of Phandelver, 90 minutes in, and I'm trying to fix my favored foe thing. All right, Lost Mine of Phandelver slide. Let's just go to 9 plus 7 is 16, so 10, 16 will be the next show. Why isn't number lock? Wait, number lock isn't even a thing on my keyboard? What the fuck is... Oh, yeah, here. It's at the top of the key. Okay, gotcha. It's at the... I thought it was somewhere else all of a sudden. I don't know why. I'm freaking out, everybody. Save. Save as. Save it. Save it as. Save it. Like that. Alright, now on the slideshow, you should see that it is, in fact, episode 2 next Saturday.
No countdown going.
And why isn't there a countdown going? Because it didn't start? Oh, now I gotta change it. That's gonna make it 8 minutes. Okay. So there you go. There's the slide for next week. And then don't forget to join us tomorrow. Drake and I and Fury will be here. Well, maybe Fury will be here if she just decides to show up. Sometimes she doesn't come. Robe, you have started to play D&D when I was born. Oh, 1981, I'm assuming you mean. Good for you. Good for you for being born. All right, let's 1981. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Favored foe concentration. Targets for 1 minute. And then this has to be favored foe concentration if target custom favored foe All right, we're going to see if that works. Let me look up, let me just look up hex to see, because that's similar. Hex. Yeah. Doot. Marbania is telling me that the players' voices are going to stream during the break. And I'm telling him it's been that way for 5 years. I've never shut them off during break. What I do is I shut myself off to the players and only on the stream. That's why he laughed 5 seconds later, because he's not hearing me in Discord. He's hearing me on the stream. So during breaks, what I do is I shut my voice off to the players so that I can talk to the stream during break. But I leave their voices on because most people take a break and go away from their computer and get a snack or whatever. People usually don't talk during the break. They can. They usually just don't. All right, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm looking up hex. So spells, hex. I'm going to put that code on my hex C. If custom hex, yeah.
No, baby, I'm not on stream right now. I just don't understand why you never want to. You say it tastes funny. I don't understand.
I see what he's doing. So favored foe, and then if custom favored foe, damage 1d4 on turn. Okay, that's going to work. That will work. So if I decide to use this favored foe, which is a pain in the ass thing to do every turn. All right, now I'm going to go get something. I got like 4 minutes to get a snack. I'm going to do it, everybody. Here I go.
Are you wearing flip-flops, Rob? House shoes. Well, I can hear you yelling at somebody, but...
No, nobody could hear me. Can now.
I could hear you back there yelling at something.
Could you hear what I said?
No, but I'm sure you were talking bad about me again.
No. So here, now I'm back in Discord. So no, but I was down the hall. I was around 2 corners down the hall, 40 feet away. There's no way you should have been able to hear me.
Oh no, man, them Yeti mics are freaking hot. Yeah. No, I could hear the reverb from. Sounded like you were maybe opening the kitchen door or the refrigerator door and speaking while you were looking in the refrigerator or the cabinet or something.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Oh.
I got myself some Ritz crackers, everybody. I'm super excited. Now, according to the box, you're supposed to open this package and then eat 5. But I don't play that way. I play like serving size equals 1 sleeve. Yeah.
Depends what kind of spray cheese you have.
Did you bring my cheese whiz, boy?
That's
I don't
funny.
know spray cheese now.
I just had wheat thins with cheddar cheese on them. Not the best mix.
You got the cheese whiz, boy. Blues Brothers, I love it.
Yep. Wheat thins, not good for you. Not good. Wheat.
What's in them that's not good for you?
Wheat is a huge staple of the American diet, and like you go to a restaurant, and on every table, they bring you while you're waiting for your steak or whatever. They bring you a big old basket full of rolls, and you're eating these yeast-filled wheat. Yeah. Well, there's a book that I saw on the shelf in a grocery store a decade ago, and it was like on an end cap in the store, and it said, it was called Wheat Belly. And I just kind of read the cover, and I thought interesting. It's saying that it's wheat causes you to have this like pot belly and stuff, and took wheat out of my diet and dropped 40 pounds. So, there's something to it.
Dropped a big chunk of carbs.
I guess, but man, I'm a bread lover. Bread, pasta. You can't even eat Pringles because Pringles, you think, oh, it's potato chips. Potatoes, no, they're
chips.
They've got wheat flour in them.
Pringles are not potato chips. They're potato crisps.
Not to be confused with British crisps.
Right.
Let me tell you what. If you take wheat out of your diet, let me tell you what you're left with: water, meat, and vegetables. I'm out.
Yes. Yep. Pretty much. No Danishes, and I'm the guy who kind of starts quivering when he walks past the donut stand, in the convenience store. He's like, oh.
I'm gonna go to McDonald's and I'm gonna
tell him. What do you like when you do
that? I want 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and not a sesame seed bun. And I want you to throw that in the baggie and give me a fork, fuckers.
Can they do it with no sesame seed bun?
Yeah. You can get anything you want without a bun. It's just like highly problematic.
They can give you a non-sesame seed bun.
They can give you a gluten-free
the bun topper. They just take the
made of rice flour.
McDonald's can?
Most restaurants can, yeah.
I would
gluten-free bun. Yeah, what I tell the guy is, I want you to reach down and get the heel of your shoe and twist that off and give that to me as the bun because that's a gluten-free bun.
Pretty much, yeah. And that cardboard.
Just throw some ketchup on it. You're good.
All right.
We're back.
Level up.
Let's play some D&D. Right. You guys, you need a few more XP to level up. What do you need? 280? How many more rats you got to kill?
Let's right.
Do the math.
Just sit there.
One or
all
two,
the rats.
something like that.
Well, what the hell is this button here?
Oh no!
I'm also going to cook the rat I had put by it, prepare it, and cook it, the meat, and stick it in my backpack.
Like 12 pounds of rat meat, or just 1 pound?
Just
or...
the one I had.
They're like 12 pounds a piece.
Again, it's like a cow. You don't put the whole cow in your backpack. You cut off the chunks of
just
meat. A rat
Not
doesn't
sure
have a
how
whole lot
well
of
your
chunks.
character can cook. I don't know. I've seen people microwaving marshmallows and stuff, you know.
That's kind of dumb.
Have you ever microwaved a marshmallow?
No.
It grows like huge.
Yeah, I bet.
You just,
Does it fill the
just
inside
don't-
of the microwave, the whole thing?
it might if you had a big enough marshmallow to start off with, but
like
like a
microwaving
regular
cheese.
marshmallow would get about this big.
Nice.
do.
Yeah, you got. If you haven't done it, you got to microwave a peep. Just saying.
A peep.
Yes,
Peep
put
We
a
had
peep
an
on a
over.
old
paper plate.
microwave. We tried all kinds of stuff in the microwave.
Giggity.
I don't want to say it on stream, but you know, frogs, whatever. All right, so as you guys are traveling,
Spencer, I missed your check. I'll get right on that.
just before the sun starts to go down, and you guys have turned and started heading east on the Tribord Trail. You see up ahead in the road, something laying in the road up ahead.
I love the title of this image.
Right,
So
it's a good one.
ambiguous.
Here, let me do that.
Okay.
Is that better?
We're
So
all
as
good
that
now.
image is coming up, everybody. Spencer redeemed a security cam in the chat, so I'm just going to show that here for a second.
Yell at the kids cam.
This is the yell at the kids cam. There it is.
Get off
Back
my
outside the
lawn.
house. Get off my lawn, everybody.
It's dark
Keep
out.
your RC car away from my.
You have loudspeakers installed so that you can do that from your chair.
Get off my lawn.
A PA system.
With an alarm. Wah, 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 wah.
Intruder, intruder.
You have 3 seconds to.
Get out.
How
Oh
come
yeah,
that
Ed
image
2,
isn't
I'm not,
coming
you
up?
have 15 seconds to comply. Yeah.
Is Rob the only one that didn't get the image yet? Oh,
I don't have
that's
it.
probably why.
It's all
I don't
black.
have it either.
Sorry.
It's night still.
That's why we couldn't see it. It's blackout.
No,
So
I had
as-
a line of sight enabled.
As
Let
we're
it
getting
do it.
ready to go in the morning, I'm going to say loud enough that Clyde can hear me to Casper. Hey, I think that Clyde guy's taking all my stuff. Because I know you
So-
wouldn't take my bolts as I take my bolts back out of Casper's stuff.
I didn't take shit.
Yeah, I think
I
he
do
took
happen to know.
your.
I heard a
I think he
rumor,
took my
though.
dinner roll too yesterday.
I heard a rumor
Well, he
that we're
didn't-
going to get ambushed by goblins.
I don't know. Has any of y'all ever played in Lost Mine of Phandelver?
I
Yes.
have not.
Surprise! There's an ambush here. But I'm gonna throw your tokens over here. As you guys are moving down the road, you can see up ahead something laying in the road, and if you zoom in, you can see.
Hey Joe, what is that?
It's a
Oh,
horse.
snap! Looks like a dead animal. With arrows sticking out.
Looks like and flies above it. See it moving around?
I'm a ranger. I should probably be able to identify that from a distance.
The flies or the arrows?
No, the dead animal.
The smell.
I mean, it looks like a
Careful,
horse.
I found
it
a
looks like a
dead
cat.
horse
yeah,
once.
it
had rats in it.
You think
Careful.
You think it's a horse?
Okay, so dead
So-
horse, everybody.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mog. You're gonna start moving on. I meant to.
Yes, I'm about to go take a look.
And I want to scout around the off into the kind of the woods and stealthily approach from
I'm
outside.
trying to shrink my token
As you
I move
guys
forward, but I can't.
stealthily approach,
Do you need a stealth check?
You can hear.
Yeah, so Mog's moving up to see what it's going to take to drag this damn thing out of the road.
If I didn't see flies, I'd probably rush up there to see if I could help it. But it's definitely dead if there's flies. So
I'm gonna stay with the cart and protect the goods. Make sure the oxen don't run away.
Can you hear the flies?
Oh yeah. So I can see the flies and I can feel the flies.
Well, we're gonna have some.
Casper's
Why
just
aren't these-
standing there looking around.
Oh,
Taunt, see anything?
we've got Goblin ambush.
what?
that
No
over
way.
there?
Da, da,
Oh.
da.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Do we
And,
get to
I'm
roll
gonna
I
actually-
Shy Tive?
Nice change.
All right, so Clyde, you've moved up, and Joe, you're over here.
Yeah, I was
kind of
woods.
starting to circle around, heading towards the woods. Casper, where's Casper? Kind of back with the oxen.
Yeah. Casper's
And
sticking up
Taunt,
to-
you're like next to the wagon.
I'm in the wagon still, watching
what about
with my crossbow in
Clyde?
hand.
You
I
know.
was about halfway between the wagon and the dead horse.
Oh, I meant Mog is
But
up
behind
front,
Mog.
and-
Is
So
there
let
gonna be
me
a
let me.
battle map? I don't know.
Yeah, there is. As I was dragging you over there.
Oh, nice. What's that?
As we have one of these.
Dun, dun, dun.
I
don't think you guys are surprised. I don't think you guys are surprised. So, there's some text to read. In the city of Neverwinter, a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker asks you to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandelver, a couple of days' travel southeast of the city. Gundren was clearly excited and more than a little secretive about his reasons for the trip, saying only that he and his brothers had found something big, and that he'd pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to Barthen's Provisions, a trading post in Phandelver. He set out ahead of you on a horse, along with a warrior escort named... What? Along with an escort named Sildar Hallwinter, claiming he needed to arrive early to take care of business. You spent the last few days following the high road south from Neverwinter, and you're just recently veered east along the Triborg Trail. You encountered no trouble so far, except for the rats. But this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trail. That's some text there. I'm supposed to encourage the players to introduce their characters to one another if I haven't done so.
So
This driving the wagon, there's all kinds of stuff going on. But you've been on the Tribord Trail for about a half a day, and as you come around the bend, you spot two dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path. Each has several black feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods press close to the trail here with steep embankment and dense thickets on each side.
Thicket.
And we're gonna do the old
Nobody is on a square. Nobody's on a square.
Nobody's on a square. I do see the slight clouds overhead cool effect, just ever so barely there. That's pretty cool. Might not even be able to see it on stream.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Joe, give me a stealth check in the woods over there.
again, okay,
And, oh, did you? I missed it. Oh, let me scroll up then.
a little earlier. I did both a stealth and perception in case you needed either.
Okay, good. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Plus Mog is 70
You
feet
are
ahead.
neither.
so-
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So, this goblin pops out of the bushes over here, and he's got a short bow. He like steps out, and he's gonna take a shot at Mog with a short bow.
You did remember to put your armor on. You're not walking down the trail naked, right?
No, I got my
Yeah,
armor on.
Okay. We're about to find out. Oh shit! As Mog takes one in the freaking neck, fuck! For
I don't like not
6
being
points
able
of
to see as well.
damage.
Be a paladin next time.
Actually,
You
you
roll up your
take
new
one
character.
in the hamstring.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
not seeing any of
That's
the,
gonna hurt in a little while.
I'm not seeing any of the damage or anything in the chat.
No, he's got his GM rolls hidden now.
Gotcha.
Well, I had him so you guys couldn't see the.
If you have GM rolls hidden, we won't see anything you ever roll. You have
Right,
to-
but you guys
you
were
have to-
seeing stuff before, weren't you?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then you changed it. So
in
there's two
Icewind
things.
Dale?
There's GM rolls and then there's combat rolls, and they're two distinctly different things.
Okay, so that's what I need to fix then. I want you guys to see some of my rolls, but not all of them.
GM rows and show results to client are two
Should
separate.
be friendly then, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, if it's not set to friendly, then we can't see whether when they hit us or whatever. It should
Yeah,
be
like
set.
Joe, the way Joe Numbers plays is he doesn't give you fucking anything. He doesn't give you any information.
Right, but
And each
I don't
time-
want you
each-
guys to
right.
see my critical result when it happens.
Right. So you have to turn GM rolls off.
Hidden?
Turn GM rolls off like you had it, and then show results to client. You can put all or friendly.
Show GM rolls off and show results to client friendly.
Yeah, you can put all if you
All right.
want.
All. Yeah.
Yeah, all.
Yeah, there you go. 'Cause
Show results
I think
to client.
that's pretty much what you had for Icewind Dale, I believe.
It's not all, it's on actually.
Oh, on, right. Yeah, I'm looking at it
Yeah.
here.
All right, we'll try that. So the goblin does 6 points of damage to your hamstring and restrains you.
You must not have had me targeted. I have no wounds right now, but I can take care of that.
There you go.
There you go.
And you're restrained.
Restrained. Oh, it was a crit.
Yeah, with
I
an
hate your
effect.
fucking crit tables.
Hamstrung.
I'm hamstrung.
All
Ouch.
right, and let me set that for 1 round. Had to turn the
Mog,
music off.
is your stone cunning a permanent thing, or is it only for one roll?
No,
Because it
it's
says-
dwarves have stone cunning. I mean, they always have stone cunning.
You have it set to action. You should have that set to not action.
Well, no, because not every history check is a stone cunning check.
Oh,
So you
then
have
he
to
shouldn't have it on him. He shouldn't have it on himself right now. Yeah, okay, there we go.
There we go.
Play it when there's a check that's going to be regarding stone.
That one time in every 3 or 4 adventures.
Just have to word it right. Anything can be a stone cutting.
I know how you play, Sven.
All right, Mog, you got this arrow stuck through your leg. You see this goblin over here, and you are restrained.
You're on ice, and he pulls his light crossbow up and takes a shot. What the hell just happened?
Looks like you shot yourself.
I
You probably don't want to do
Yes.
that. You did have advantage and disadvantage on shooting yourself. I don't know. But the goblin dodged out of the way. He like jumps aside. It
Did I
sticks
even
into the
have
tree
him
next
targeted?
to him. Yeah, the goblin.
Yeah, had
slight
goblin.
miss dodged.
Yeah. I've got disadvantage. Why?
You almost
Up
critted
the
him
first
because
20.
you're restrained.
You had disadvantage on yourself because you're restrained. Yeah, and I guess.
Yeah. So you targeted.
And you had advantage because you were shooting somebody who was restrained.
Yourself.
Ah.
I don't know. That doesn't sound very. But them's the rules.
That's what happens.
Joe, you can't quite make him out just yet because of the tree line.
Well, I'm gonna move ahead slowly and stealthily, so I can find a square.
Now let me turn that up just a little bit. A little more grid.
Like to be stealthy so that I can sneak attack him.
All right, yeah, you do have advantage on your attack on him. Because I don't think his passive perception's a 17.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna look.
Take a shot. I think one south should put me in a square.
I think right there, and you should have a pretty good shot at him. As you hit him in the freaking side of the head, thunk! And he goes, "Rah! Shoot!" And he falls to the ground.
That's one.
That was it. Da 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 da. Casper.
Casper will look at Mog and go, "You okay up there?"
It couldn't be better. Danke-san for asking, though.
Okay. Well, good luck up there. I'll go over here by Clyde.
It's only a flash wound.
Clyde, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception
Is a 13.
13, yep. No, but I have dark vision.
So, dark vision doesn't help you if somebody's hiding behind a tree.
I figure
Well,
I'd just
you
say
have
it in
dark
case it
vision.
to help me.
But you do see this guy that got a crappy roll on a stealth check. You do see this guy.
Oh, snap.
Twisted.
Well, I suppose it's longbow time.
Sticks into the tree that he's hiding behind. Thunk!
Okay,
Wait.
that's gonna be. I'm gonna move to here.
Where are you going?
I don't know why you're trying to hide behind me. It's a bad idea.
And this guy comes running out with his scimitar. Takes a swipe at Mog. He's like, and he points at your arrow stuck in you. Takes a swipe with advantage. Double fumbles.
Double fumble.
He like trips over a root and he falls down and lands on his scimitar.
Bitch.
Oops, I didn't even have to do that. I had to do this. As he critically kills himself. He's
Nice.
like, he falls on a scimitar.
Wow. That's not something you see every day.
Yeah.
Was that Joe? Did Joe just do that?
So Marbania, it's a year of this accent, is it? Is that what we're gonna? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
It's starting to get under your skin just a little bit.
I just want to know, can you keep it up for that long? I used to do accents in games, and I'd be like, fuck, I can't do this all the time now.
Round 8.
The German ones are pretty easy to keep going, even if you
German
mess
one-
up a little. Yes.
You ask me if I'm hurt, it's not a tumor. you just have to,
Get
you
to
just have
the
to be Arnold
chopper.
Schwarzenegger.
And Brust Whiskers jumps out. Ha! And he's gonna take a shot at Casper with his short bow.
I thought you said breast whiskers.
Brushed whiskers, yeah. Twang!
I mean,
Oh,
I
and
hear
another
twang,
crit.
I've
I'm
seen-
hot tonight.
What
I'm
the
hot
fuck?
tonight. As oh
Was that at Mog?
no, that's at Casper.
Oh,
As Casper takes one in the chest, thunk. He's like, wow.
What the
Don't forget to
fuck?
turn manual dice entry off.
Right?
20. Yeah, we still saw unless you put that in the, we still saw the crit thing, Drake.
Yeah, I don't know. Some setting is backwards or something. I don't know what's going on.
I think you dropped it in there, didn't you?
No?
You copied the one that the Goblin did, but we didn't see the one that happened to Casper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Right.
dropped that one in, the earlier one, yeah. Oh, okay, so it's probably working right. So this guy, he comes running out with his scimitar wielding Twisted.
He's gonna trip and fall and kill himself. Watch this.
No, he's got a dash.
it's a binary night, just ones and zeros, man. Ones and 20s.
1s and 20s.
And Taunt.
Alright, so I'm not sure how I fell out of the wagon. I'm going to get into the wagon, stand up on where the driver is, cast resistance on myself.
Oh, if you were in the wagon, then you're in a square.
Have my shield and my crossbow out.
You have a shield and a crossbow? That doesn't work about very well.
No, it doesn't.
Unless you got a hole cut in your shield or something. Joe!
All right, Joe is going to try to stop Twisted by shooting an arrow at him. Is he still stealthed?
No.
No? Okay, that's fine because he's next to Casper. So I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Associate.
That's a hit. He comes running out. As he's running towards Casper, you shoot him in the freaking... You shoot him in the chest. He's like, ah!
It's 2.
Casper is basically gonna. I
He
mean,
like
he
slides
walks
to a
up there with
stop
like
right at Casper, like... Clank.
Casper's gonna like look at Mog.
What's your problem?
You know, things are just coming out of the woods and just dying on this road, and realizing that it's probably bad for him to be on this road since he just got like shot in the freaking shoulder. Fuck this! And he's just gonna dash. Oh, yeah. Gonna
And he
dash.
runs and jumps in the wagon. Yeah!
Dives under some supplies. Starts eating some tang.
This goblin comes running out. Actually, he had his short bow out, didn't he?
Because he's a bitch.
Because he is. He's gonna shoot at the mean-looking dwarf in the front there. He's like, "It's another one."
Oh no!
Are you still restrained?
He hasn't had his turn yet.
Shit, he rolled a 7 for initiative. So this might drop you, huh? A 1.
Nice.
Heavily wounded. Jor's taking the damage. He's got one stuck in his ankle and one stuck in his shin. It's like, ow! Mog.
Well, Mog turns and looks at the only one he can see. And pulls light crossbow up after reloading it.
Oh, nice.
And pops that one.
Yeah.
And just stands here and starts to reload. I'm starting to
Alright.
bleed a little bit.
A potion of healing has been granted to Mog from Gorvidal in the chat.
Bless you, Gorvidal.
Nice.
Oh, I haven't put my potions on. And that reminds me to put my potions on there. Thank
And
you.
actions.
Got my actions.
All right. Skinny Jimmy here, Clyde, is going to... Why doesn't my... Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, okay, I got 150, 600. So yeah, I'm going to fire my longbow.
It bounces off his little leather. Ping!
All right, let me see if I can... I want to see if I can become a target
You actually hit.
I did?
You actually hit. Yeah,
Why?
because he's got a shield and he's using his bow, so the shield's not doing him any good.
Oh, in that case. Yeah! All right. Level up.
Thank you, Gorvidal.
And I've seen this go south before, but you guys made short order of it.
There was one back here behind the cart over here, but I scared him off when I hit him with my crossbow. He took off running to the south over here.
Insight
I
check.
saw him.
Which end of your crossbow did you hit it with?
The one that's attached to his shield.
I'm hurt.
I'm going to start scouting around and investigating the area, seeing what I can find, if they had anything hidden or...
Look at that potion roll, man. That was huge. Back up to full health.
All right, that's it. Combat's over. I took you guys. I'm gonna take you guys out of initiative.
Here, I got this special salve that Gundren gave to me before we left. I'm gonna take some old honey and rub it on Casper.
Now is he just sticky bear bait? He's just got honey rubbed on.
Nice.
Bear snack.
Bear snack.
Oh, thank you. I feel so much better.
Pear snack.
Mog comes limping back over. Looking miraculously healthy.
All right, he's like, some flies pooped on you and healed you up.
He pulls the arrow out of his neck, throws it on the ground.
It's in his Achilles.
Oh yeah, I usually don't play
hamstring.
a guy who shoots arrows. We should be able to recover our... What rule are we using? We can recover half?
50%, yeah.
Okay.
There's actually an extension that does that.
Well, I mean, I don't have
Pretty cool.
that.
It doesn't.
You should ask Drake if he's running that.
I don't think I am.
It's not installed, but it's a good one. I've got it on my Empire table.
Is it on the forums?
It's a Forge one.
Oh,
It's
a Forge
free.
one?
Double click and it recovers half your ammo shot.
Oh,
And you can refill ammo from your inventory, so you can actually keep track in your inventory of ammo that you're you're using.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the forge right now and get that. Fancy Grounds Forge.
You're gonna make me look for it to make sure you can find it.
Bum, bum, bum.
Just the name? Got a name?
I'm gonna go look at the horses.
Manager
What?
posted in Discord.
The horses
thank you.
appear. Give me a survival check, Taunt. Or a medicine check, whichever you care for.
To be clear, I could care less about the horse. I'm more looking to see what stuff is there.
What a bastard.
Casper will follow Taunt around.
But here's your survival check.
I'm investigating the area, just kind of searching around.
I don't give a fuck.
You can tell that that these horses were killed by arrows.
We need that.
With an 18 survival check, you definitely could tell that. But you can also see like a lot of little goblin footprints around them, and they do look like the bags have been kind of gone through a little bit. The saddlebags. But these horses look familiar. Like you saw them yesterday. Both of them.
Really?
Like on the trail?
No, outside of Rock Seekers. Gundren and Sildar climbed on top of these.
Oh.
So this is Sildar's wagon.
Hey. Well, Casper just
no,
took off.
No, this is Gundar's horse, and this is Sildar's horse. Okay.
So, hey, Mog, isn't this aren't these the horses that the other two guys that hired us on? You know, it reminds me of that time when we were hunting and we accidentally shot our horse, but they didn't blow it up like this. I thought this was Sildar's and his friend.
They might look like them.
Those suckers bloated up quick.
Yeah.
As Casper's running back.
No, the horses seem to be well fed.
They're just fat horses.
They're just fat horses.
Clyde, what is he doing on
one of
bushes?
them's probably a pony, right? Since it's still Gundren.
So I'm gonna rip out as many of these arrows as I can, and I'll bring them over to Joe. Here's some arrows for you. Hate for them to go to waste.
I appreciate it.
The goblins have arrows too, so you can load up with arrows.
How many can you load up with? How many do they have?
100.
All right.
How many people shoot arrows? I do. Just the two of us? Want to take 50 each?
Just the two of us.
Any of the goblin arrows you have a -2 to hit with.
No, don't say that. I'm going back to my original number.
Low quality arrows.
Are you being serious?
No.
Oh, because I wasn't going to take any of them if that was the case. Okay, now I got 69 arrows.
That's why I said it that way.
Yeah.
They're all curved, they're all warped, and the tips are made out of like buttons and glass shards.
Jason Hankey, thank you for joining the stream. Welcome to the show. Jason Hankey, that's a character in a movie, isn't it? Jason Hankey, that's a Seinfeld character.
If only we had someone who knew anything about stone cutting, he could make you better tips for these arrows.
Stone cutting?
Where are we going to find somebody like that?
Scratching his back.
I think somebody might get a +4 to their roll. What?
Is that what these are for, Marbania? Is that what this is? Can I?
You can.
I've got some right there. You got.
Everybody's got them. We all have scissors and glasses. What's up? I don't know.
I don't know. Mine are the right color though.
What do you mean the right color? What color? Oh, yours are the right color. I don't think I have purple ones. My mom's spin. What the fuck is happening? Oh, he's got a
Devil Bob's
back
got-
scratcher wand.
Now that's what I want right there next to my desk is a back scratcher because I use these to scratch my back with.
Literally.
The purple scissors.
I've got these and reading glasses laying all over the house, man.
Yeah, I need to buy like
I have
6
reading
of
glasses
those.
everywhere, but
I think
I don't have a
one.
hairy back, so
They're a dollar at the I don't either, but they're $1 at the checkout line at Walmart here.
I'm getting ready, everybody. I'm getting ready.
If you had stone cutting, that would be $2 because they would be.
You look like a ho ho.
Halloween's not for another 2 weeks.
I know.
It looks better than that hairdo you
That's
got
my
going.
Halloween hat. It looks better than what my regular haircut. Yeah, this is fucked up.
I think
I
you're
gotta
going to
get
be
it
going
shaved
to the
down
barber
again.
shop. What the hell is that thing?
Color stick.
I'm going to take the map case.
Gorvidal.
It's for
All right.
measuring
The map
two sides.
case? Yeah, you can grab a map case, put it on your sheet.
Horses belonged to the people that hired us to come here. Maybe we should find them.
So it might be a good idea because I think this is the horses out here, and they're the ones that Margaret is chopping into pieces so he can get them out of the road. He's like hacking legs off and heads and trying to get them into manageable pieces because they're big and heavy.
I've rescued people before, but that's not what we were hired to do.
They're like all rigor mortis is set in on them too. They're like,
well, can we get the wagon to town first and deliver? Can we do what we said we were going to do and then go try to find them?
How are we going to get paid if the guy who's going to pay us is lost?
Well, we got to complete the job before we get paid, right?
Exactly.
I mean, you know.
If you don't meet the job, you ain't going to get paid.
he's part French. He's on the border of Germany and France. Like, you know.
Belgium.
He's a Furman.
So you guys are like exploring the area? I mean, what are you guys doing?
I would like to. What I'm going to do is I would like to apologize now to any of my Germanic friends out there. We're just role playing here.
For hacking up this bullshit.
You know, I hear people make fun of the way I talk all the time, so just get over it. You know, I do.
I was watching these German guys come up with American accents. It was hilarious.
Hans and Franz.
There's a whole Japanese variety show where they play American music and then they try and say in Japanese what they're saying in English, and it is absolutely hilarious. The translations they come up with are off the wall.
I'm going to start searching the goblins.
I want to goblin
after you took all their arrows or before you took all their arrows?
The arrows were in the horses, so now I'm going to search the goblins.
The 100 arrows that you guys found were on the goblins.
Yeah, we raided the goblin corpses.
Yeah, but I didn't find them, so I don't care.
Oh. So you move the horses off the map?
Yeah, huh?
I can do that.
You're on the map.
Off the road, I meant?
We don't see the horses. We never have.
What?
Probably GM only.
Visible to all, it says. Those horses?
Oh, we never saw those.
We see blood.
There's some blood now. Now there's blood.
That's pretty lame. That's pretty lame.
Mog, why you gotta?
I just moved him. I just moved him.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
he's in.
Is that where I chopped the horses?
I guess.
Yep.
I guess I should have looked at the stream for a second.
That's cool, Drake. That's good. Congrats on the work there. I mean, we didn't get to see.
Yeah, that's cool looking though. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you really try?
Let's do that
using
again.
your
Back up.
Animal handling to chop them up.
Yeah.
No.
Survival.
Here, I can put them
No,
back where
what
they
was
were, just so you
The
can
animal
see.
handling
Oh yeah, that looks pretty
was.
sweet.
I can't remember what it was for.
The driving.
Oh, he said, are these Gundren's or Gundren and Sildar's horses? And he rolled animal handling to see if he knew enough about horse. I mean, he's a fucking dwarf.
How the hell did you find these tokens?
Google.
They fit the art style of the map really, really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really good.
doesn't the wagon and
'Cause I've looked for
everything?
dead creatures before and have not had a whole lot of luck. So
I mean,
good
it
on
looks
you.
like it looks like it's a set of. You know what I think they are? They're from Pinterest for cutting out and making your own little windmill things to put over your baby's cradle.
Dead horses
Dead
with
horses?
arrows in them.
Those are clearly dead horse.
Mobiles.
That's what you want the pre-learning images to be dead
$1
animals.
million
I
idea
mean,
right there,
dee
guys.
dee dee. I can see him over the kid's bed going ding 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 ding.
That's why when I have a kid, I'm just gonna get it over with, and I'm gonna play Pornhub on a loop on a screen in its crib.
Man,
Gotta play good music.
this is absolute fact. I've got a friend that when his first daughter was born, she just went into first grade. When she was born, he bought this lullabies thing. He goes, "You got to hear. I got these lullabies." I'm like, "What? You know, I've raised kids. It's no, you got to hear this." And he starts playing it, and it's like Inner Sandman and some AC/DC and shit, and it's all in lullaby. And he actually played it for her, and she grew up watching horror flicks. She's 6 years old, and there ain't nothing that grosses her out. Nothing.
Yeah. What's happening? The lighting's getting weird.
So
The
do
fog is rolling in.
you want me to roll on the magic item chart for what I found in the goblins?
Yeah. Roll percentiles. You found 58% of Jack.
I'm just gonna start asking the
Where's
DM.
the rest of Jack?
Should I put this 2,000 gold that's laying here in my bag, or what should I do?
Yeah. Can you carry it? It's 50 pounds per gold.
Coin.
They're big gold pieces. They're like this big. It's like
full.
manhole covers.
Okay,
All right,
so
we're
we should
turning
get
the
out of
mist
here,
off.
guys. Go, let's go.
It'll be missed.
So now that the horses are out of the way, good old Clyde's gonna hop back up onto the bench and yell mule and get us going so we can get our reward.
Well, you think your reward's coming from the dead guy that was on that horse? Or the guy that was on that horse?
Oh, let's just abandon this. Well, let's go to the fucking town and sell this shit then.
Right. No. Guys.
Can any of you find some tracks in the woods?
We now have some oxen, a whole bunch of supplies, and a wagon that we can sell.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can find a ranger and
Phandelver. Rock seekers on the side of it. It's like
exactly. Oh yeah, and now we have also inherited rock seekers.
Right? We can scratch off the name and go sell this shit.
Well, is anybody like? Do we have a ranger here? Isn't there a ranger? Don't rangers like find tracks in the dirt and shit like that?
Yeah, I can find some tracks. What do you need?
Like, where's the people? Where's the bodies? Where's Cylindrin or whatever?
Does Clyde go look for tracks? I mean, is he standing on the wagon going, I don't see none?
I'll go look for tracks. You want to follow the
you find tracks?
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Wow, we found tracks.
Let's go. Let's follow the tracks.
They go that way.
All right, let's go this way.
Like deep into the woods, you see like drag marks.
I've never been afraid to go deep.
So how far are we from Phandelver?
Let's take a peek. Oh, not the party sheet.
Is somebody taking a shit? What is happening?
It sounds like it.
I was trying to get up onto. You guys left me. You can't do that.
You guys are
up the embankment.
Right there. So
should we join them?
2, 3, 15 miles.
All right. Well, are we gonna search for these? Are we gonna follow these tracks or what?
We're gonna secure the take the oxen and the wagon and stuff, and try to secure it someplace. Make sure there's no other goblins.
Yeah, we should secure it 15 miles away in Phandelver, where we're supposed to, and we can come back and find whatever it is you're looking for.
Because
Tomorrow?
they
That'll
might
be
eat him
tomorrow.
before
That'll
then.
be the next day.
And I'm
If-
sure they
if-
will eat him.
Do tracks get, winded and rained over and whatever in a day? Probably.
Well, you're a
I
good
don't know.
ranger, right?
It's a pretty good. Give me a survival roll.
Who?
The guy that has trained in survival, whoever that might be.
Oh, okay, that's me. Hold on. No, I'm not trained in survival.
Casper's
Casper
like,
is.
well, I think these tracks are gonna be here for a while. Look at all this blood.
Yeah, we can find the spot again, guys.
All right, then let's go to.
Here, let me show you how to
Toxic-
track, Ranger.
Let's go to. You shut up.
The
Let's
Ranger
go
doesn't have
to.
survival.
Let's do what the weirdo said. Go get rid of this stuff and come back.
The weirdo. The
Weird.
creepy little. He's kind of.
listen
He is. You know, I noticed he was kind of strange looking too, but I didn't want to say nothing.
All right, so the wagon takes off.
Oh, look, it's drifting.
It's drifting. I can turn it.
Drifting wagon.
Wait,
Phandelver drift.
how come it's not turning? There it goes.
We.
All right, I'm gonna take that map away. And
Oh,
the
that
next,
was.
the next day, you guys show up in Phandelver.
I got an
Yeah.
error because I was dragging my token when you unshared the map.
Slam.
Yeah.
It takes
Nice.
a full day to go 15 miles.
Well, it was.
We already went many miles from.
It
The
was
previous
almost nighttime
before.
when you guys had the encounter, so. But you guys do get the long rest as you're traveling. You take a
Yes!
long rest. So,
Remove goblins.
Watch that XP, everybody.
Lock
Keep an eye on your XP. It's gonna go up to 40.
thank you. Let's see what happens.
Probably shared the XP with the goblins too last time.
It did.
The rats.
Nice. Look at that.
Oh, not up
40
to 40,
XP
but up
apiece.
by 40. Whoa. Those guys were worth 50 apiece.
Remember when it used to be about 13 encounters for each level?
Should average 10. That's what it should be.
Maybe we should
should be
switch over
13.
to the hybrid system again. Kidding. Okay, so we're in
so you
Phandelver.
guys,
So do we see Sildar or his friend at the Barthen's
Phandelver.
goods?
The frontier town of Phandelver was built on the ruins of a much older settlement.
Let's burn it.
The
Looks
rutted
like
tracks
body fields.
emerge from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandelver. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivory and briar surround the newer houses and shops, showing how much this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs towards a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east side of town. So you can see it over there.
Yeah.
Is there a bell ringing?
No. As
That's
you
the east
approach,
side
you
of
see
town?
children playing and on the town green and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look up as you approach, and all return to their business as you go by.
All right.
So you guys have let me give you the old where's the map I got? Here it is. No. Here it is. There you go. So you guys are coming into town from this direction.
All right, so looking for Barthen's provisions.
Well, you're from
put the
here.
old,
I'm
Don't
gonna
you
look
know
around
this?
town, see if I can see the guys that own those horses. See if they got, they ran or something, got away from the goblins.
you're just gonna start wandering around the town.
Just keeping an eye out, specifically
Oh, you're
looking.
just staying with the wagon, but looking to see if these guys. Well, as you guys come into town, you can see like the old wall of the old town is crumbled and stuff. But this first building on your left says Barthen's Provisions.
Success.
There it is on the left, right there.
Just like you knew.
And here it
Sweet.
is.
Barthen's Provisions, no great small.
Huh? Right?
I see grid.
I put a grid. Uh-oh.
Looks like the map's on top of it, but no, it's not. I can see it. What do you mean,
Doesn't
uh-oh?
work.
No uh-ohs.
No, it was a DMO. So I'm gonna put you guys on the map. There you guys go. Barthen's Provisions. So you got the wagon with you guys, and you like pull it up over here somewhere. And
Knock on the door.
Get some water.
I didn't do any line of sight or anything on the map.
Casper will go ahead and knock on the door.
It looks like a shop of sorts. You hear like, "It's open."
Open the door.
As you open the door, you see
Mom,
see a
yeah,
guy
he
behind the
just
counter.
ran
He
in.
says, "Hi, come in, come in. This is Barthen's Provisions, and I'm Elmar. How can I help you?"
Hello, Elmar. My name is Rog, and these are my companions. We brought a wagon to you that's supposed to be brought here.
A wagon that's supposed to be brought to me, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
you
I
can
said.
take
Is that
it
not what I
around to
said?
the. You can take it around to the back. He says. He's not such a lean and balding human. He's about 50 with a kindly manner.
All right.
And he employs a couple of young clerks, Ander and Thistle, who help load and unload wagons.
So I mentioned the name Gundren Rockseeker. What the hell's his name? I always forget his name. Sunder. That dude.
The other one.
Sildar.
Sildar.
It's like, yes. I had word that you're coming into town. I was expecting Gundren, though, before. He hasn't arrived.
Well, we're going
And
to
his-
go try to pull him out of the goblin pot. Ha 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 ha.
He's like, he had previously left arrangements for me to pay you, and he like pulls out a pouch out off of his belt. He says,
Nice.
"Bring the wagon around back, and we'll unload the supplies. But here's your gold."
All right, I'll go out and get the wagon and bring it around.
Yeah, we're just unloading the supplies. We're keeping the wagon. That, we managed to scrape off part of the R.
He's like,
Gundren
he pulls the coins back. He says, "You're keeping the wagon. That wasn't the deal.
I thought we had to return the wagon.
The wagon belongs to Gundren."
Yeah. Heck no.
What?
We just said we're gonna go pull him out of the goblin pot, and obviously we're taking the wagon back to him.
No, the wagon's to stay here.
I know, I
If you
think
want to
he's
get
on a ship.
paid.
Let's get paid. Come on. You have any tank?
Don't
I
pay
just
any
like
the part
attention
where
to
there was
those
a-
little
There was a
weird-looking
pause, and Drake goes, "What?"
We have lime tang.
All right.
Lemon
I'll
lime.
do that.
Lemon lime tang.
That's not.
It's like
Yeah,
powdered Gatorade.
All right, I bring around the wagon
we like our orange tank.
and come back in. And be like, there
So
it is.
let's see. Barthen pays the agreed amount and takes possession of the wagon and its supplies. So you each get some gold. I think I can just go to the party sheet and click on whose extension is this with the money?
That would be
Select all 5 PCs. Put 10 gold in there and give coins. Look at that.
Right.
donk sign.
So I'm gonna go in this other room where the food is.
So there's a kid in there. A young boy.
Hi.
He looks
Hey,
down at you.
Yeah, my dad Clyde's talking to Barthen right now. He told me to come in here and get the food.
He's made me his father now.
Do you got your receipt?
Yeah, Clyde. My dad's got it. He's with Barthen right now.
Oh, okay. Well, when he comes with it, we can load up your stuff.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a couple of these carrots for the oxen. Okay.
Oh yeah. Why don't you take a couple of those radishes over there too? I hear oxens like radish.
Do they? I don't know. I'll give him a shot. Let's see. You want to come feed him with me? Right around back.
Right now, we can see.
No, I have to fill the orders when they come in. I can't leave.
All right. Well, I'll tell Barthen to add these to the tab.
Why is Barthen upside down?
Sleeping.
Oh, you can have those carrots and beet or radishes. It's okay. I won't tell anybody.
Okay, it'll be actually good.
The buffet is $14.99. It comes with plums,
You go ahead.
peaches,
You take
apples.
those bananas. Well, the buffet is $12.99.
Was it
Oh
$12.99?
my god! Yeah.
So Barthen's.
What is Joe doing to the horse?
If the characters tell him of Gundren Rockseeker's capture, do you guys tell him of
Yes.
that?
Tell them we had to
Barthen.
go get him out of the goblin pot.
Casper will
Yeah, he didn't
explain.
understand what that meant. He's like, what?
Yeah, as everybody walks off, Casper will explain.
They probably got themselves into some hot water.
What's Casper trying to say?
Casper will explain that we found the horses that that he had with him, and they were dead, shot with arrows. We got ambushed by some goblins, which we killed. And then I got some honey rubbed all over me, and it was delicious. And it made me feel good. And then Mog over there, like he really enjoyed running up like the embankment. Like he did it over and over, and he just was really out of breath. And I think he was getting a workout because he was sweaty. It was a really interesting time, and we're pretty sure he's dead now.
He's like, I am saddened by this news, and I encourage you to find and rescue him if he's still alive.
What's in it for us?
Says, I consider Gundren a friend and was excited by the talk of discovering the lost mine.
The lost mine, and with that, Mog's ears
lost
kind of.
mine?
Right?
You know, guild artisan blacksmith. He just what? What did you say about the lost mine?
Do tell.
Do tell. Do
He
tell.
says, I guess I'll have to see if I can find the other two Rockseeker brothers, Nundro and Tharden, and let them know their brother might be dead.
Oh, we can go try to find him. We know about where they were drug off the road, kicking and screaming. There was
Well,
signs
we're
they
not
were
so sure
alive.
about the screaming because we couldn't hear him, but we're pretty sure I was kicking.
Well, there was definitely some kicking. There were signs that they were still alive when they were drug off.
We will spread it, sure.
So you want us to go get him?
I'm sure it would be great that some adventurers went and rescued Gundren.
If we walk by foot, it's gonna take like at least like 3 days to get there. If we have like a wagon or something, it would take like a day. We'd be there, we rescue him. We'd probably start our way back.
Well, we do have a wagon for sale. It's 50 gold.
That's really not my point.
We can rent it to you.
Do you have horses to rent?
We can rent you a wagon and 2 oxen.
You mean the one we just brought you?
Why, certainly.
And how much is the rent?
It's 50 gold.
The rent is 50?
Well, you get it back when you bring it back.
Oh, so it's a deposit.
Yeah, security deposit.
We don't even have 50 gold among us, so...
Well, you certainly you do.
We just got 10 each.
Look at the party. Oh, that's not updated then.
I don't know why he needs a wagon, anyway.
Yeah.
Why do you need a wagon for?
It would be
You're gonna
all
go through the middle of the woods with a wagon.
Quite honestly, the wagon moves just as fast as you guys do.
Yeah.
And through the woods, it doesn't move nowhere near as fast as you guys do.
Joe would be ready to get headed out. He's considers Gundren a friend.
Well, yeah, and he's one of Mog's clan's best
Does that
customers.
update, Rob?
It does now, yeah.
Rebuild party inventory button, like a refresh button on the party sheet. I didn't know that existed.
Yeah. I didn't either. But I knew that the thing wasn't updated, but now it is.
It's not on yours though. It's only on the DM side. Like,
yeah,
it's like
we can see the inventory, but if it needs updated, we can't do anything about it. You have to do it. And I didn't even know there was a button there.
I didn't either until just now. Rebuild party inventory, little circle right above the carried by, kind of off to the right.
It's probably been there all of forever.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's new or anything. It's not crispy and shiny. It looks like it's been there a while.
So when we come back with like either him or his remains, can you tell us more about this like mine thing that you're talking about?
Well, I don't know a whole lot about it. Him and his brothers seem to have found some lost mine or something in a nearby hill. He's all excited and saying that he's going to be rich and things are going to change. And
all right, well, I guess we'll be back. We're going to go get his body.
I just hope somebody can do something about those red brands. They're making it hard on everyone around here, shaking down the local businesses and flouting the townmaster's authority.
Is that why you only have lemon lime tang? Did they take all the orange tang?
Yes, I had to pay them last week in orange tang.
Bastards. Okay, this is personal now.
It's a whole barrel of orange tang.
I have traveled the countryside looking for the ultimate tang.
Well, this came right out of the mines of Tangshire.
Shit.
It's Tangshire honey mine. You guys bored out of your mind yet? All right, so what's
we'll
this I
pass
made?
on.
So Barthen has a library that Taunt's kind of poking around. Actually, that door is locked. He can't get in that room. But there's a sign on the door that says 5 silver piece per hour per person for the
For a
library.
library.
Mhm.
to read shit, to learn stuff.
Do you have
Reading is
books
never
with
the answer.
pictures in them?
Yeah, apparently it allows access to Barthen's library. It gives a bonus on investigation checks, history, nature, religion. Could give you a possible rumor. A minimum is an hour, maximum is 4 hours. Bonus +1 per hour.
Well, shit, let's go in. 5 silver?
So
What are we
per person.
investigating?
All
Here.
right.
So how many people? I could take the money right out of your pocket.
Oh, I did it.
I'm ready to
Oh,
go.
you did it. Clyde did it. So
I'm
Clyde, you're
reading.
gonna spend an hour in there?
Yeah.
4 hours.
Oh, you're gonna spend 4 hours in there?
It says 5 silver pieces to spend from 1
Okay,
to 4
what are
hours.
you investigating for
Anything
4
about
hours?
anything about a mine.
Stone cutting.
Yeah, stone
I'm
cutting,
gonna,
man.
I'm gonna read as much as I can on
Where is Guntran?
the
Yeah,
local
we're gonna
area.
investigate. There's a book about that. Gundren's Lost Soul. It's right here. Hold on a second. I got way too much open.
So did you hear my answer to your question, Drake?
No, I didn't. Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to read anything about the local area, whatever I find about Phandelver and nearby surrounding areas.
What time of day is it?
It is 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Oh, it's the next day.
Yeah, let me pass this calendar up too.
Yeah. So what? Why are we reading? Thought we were supposed to be going fighting these guys.
Oh.
But there's a chance for boons.
We're coming back.
Daniel Boone.
Don't you want a boon during the adventure? There's red brands. What are they called?
Red brands. All right, so you spend. Let's see. Let's start off with Mog spending 4 hours researching information about the mines, right?
A mine that supposedly got lost.
The lost mine of Phandelver. That mine, lost mine of Phandelver. That one in particular.
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
give me an investigation check at a +4. Oh no, you get advantage. Sorry, you get advantage.
Plus, it's stone cutting. A mine is the very definition of stone cutting.
It is. I'm learning this, how to play this.
I'll give you your
considered
stone
history?
cutting on that. I'll give you your stone cutting bonus. Advantage plus your stone cutting.
But that's not
Is that like
investigation. That's history.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
his
okay.
problem, not mine.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
investigating history.
That's your problem, not mine. You have advantage on investigation. Nice. So, more than 500 years ago, clans of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as Phandelver's Pact, by which they would share a rich mine and a wondrous cavern known as Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with the dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind that energy into a great forge called the Forge of Spells, where magic items could be crafted. Times were good, and the nearby human town of Phandelver, pronounced Phandelin, prospered as well. But then
like it.
disaster struck when orcs swept through the north and laid waste to all in their path. A powerful force of orcs, reinforced by evil mercenary wizards, attacked Wave Echo Cave to seize its riches and magic treasures. Human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the forge's spells, and the ensuing spell battle destroyed much of the cavern. Few survived the cave-ins and tremors, and the location of Wave Echo Cave was lost. For centuries, rumors of buried riches have attracted treasure seekers and opportunists to the area around Phandelver, but no one has ever succeeded in locating the lost mine. In recent years, people have resettled the area. Phandelver is now a rough and tumble frontier town. More important, the Rockseeker brothers, a trio of dwarves, have discovered the entrance to Wave Echo Cave, and they intend to reopen the mines.
All right.
So Mog starts reading this book, and you guys hear him in the corner. He starts going, and he's looking over his shoulder, like, is anybody? And then he finally tells you guys,
You didn't look at those pictures?
Yeah.
He like turns the book sideways and it folds out, and it's a big it's a big layout of the mine. He's like, oh, look at those.
Who are you,
wavy
Charles Nelson
figures."
Riley?
That'll make you cough. And and Rob, how much money did you spend in this library?
$5, 5 silver.
So 1 hour.
Oh, that was 5 silver now.
And
5 silver for 4 hours.
no, it's 5 silver piece per hour per person.
But it says Mog Blood library access 4 hours, 5 silver pieces.
Yeah,
well, my mistake.
He's trying to rob the DM.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna read my shit now. What do I get?
So what were you investigating? And you get a
I
plus
wanted to
1
read-
to your investigation.
Does anyone else remember what I said 3 times? I want
Phandelver.
to.
Local area.
Yeah, local area and surrounding area if local area isn't available.
You find out Phandelver is now a rough and
Anything
tumble
in
frontier town.
particular you're trying to investigate about the local area, other than what I just read out loud to the
What is the
whole party?
Who are the red brands and how do we trick them? How do we defeat them?
Give me an investigation check. Plus 1, please.
All right, I'm going to use my inspiration to get advantage as well.
All right. Because you only got 7 minutes left to use
That's
it.
right, because use it or lose it in this game. All right, investigation, you said? Okay, let's just...
Something is completely off about the coins thing.
Look at that shit.
Wow. What's wrong with the coin thing?
I had 25 gold, spent 2 gold. I now have 1 gold, 29 electrum pieces, 66 silver pieces, and 90 copper pieces.
Didn't convert it down correctly.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're nickel and diming us.
Nice. So, Clyde finds out that not only are the Rockseekers interested in Wave Echo Cave, but there's a mysterious villain that's also interested in Wave Echo Cave, and he goes by the is known as the Black Spider.
Holy shit.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Well, I tell everybody that.
And somebody asked a question about the red brands. Barthen would be able to answer that question free of charge.
Sure, Casper will ask him about it.
Do.
Don't like bring powder. Damn it.
He says that if the characters, red brands are making it hard for everyone, shaking down local business and flouting the town master's authority. He tells them that the red brands frequent the Sleeping Giant tap house in town. So that is over here where I'm pointing on this map. For those that don't have it open. The Sleeping Tavern. And I'm going to copy a little bit of this for you. Oops. Don't drag the whole thing all the way around, though. If anyone's taking notes, you can just paste that. Make it easy on you. Because no one's going to remember that in 7 days.
No, but could you put that in a pin and share it on the map? Sorry. Will you please put that in a pin and share it on the map?
You mean it's on the map where the inn is? Yeah.
Yeah, then we can just look at it all the time. We don't have to remember. For those of you watching the stream, Fantasy Grounds, it's awesome.
So you want me to make a story entry?
Make a story entry or a note, either one.
You can pin a note?
I think so.
Yes.
So I'll make a note. I'll make it public.
You can pin anything.
I'll drag that in there.
Image, you can pin anything.
And then I'll pin that right there. And then I'll share the note.
In the library.
And oops. And make the pin green? No. The hell?
Alt click maybe?
Sure.
Yeah.
Share the note, share the pen.
Boom. Look at that shit. It's entitled New Note. Oh, now you're going to change it.
There you go.
It's not just for me.
Right, but you guys could have done the exact same thing other than pinning it to the map.
I know that I'm not the only person on planet Earth that's like this, but I absolutely, when playing role-playing games, I 100 hate taking notes. I hate it. And so if it can be done for me somehow.
Right, and as a DM, I 100% hate making notes for the players that should be taking notes. So.
Well, I appreciate it. I was the guy, when I was young, when I was like a teenager and started playing D&D, I was the guy who graphed the map out on the graph paper and wrote all the notes. I did all that shit, and I just got sick of it. I got sick of it.
I have no doubts about that. None.
But Marbania likes taking notes, so he's a note taker. He's the official note taker.
You can put in a couple copies of it for everybody if you want.
I 100% don't like being the official note taker.
Yeah, it sucks.
No one does. That's why, as much as I can, I'll put I'll put the stuff in chat so you can just.
If you put it in chat, I drag
it
it over. Sometimes I'll type something, but
Whoever has
that's
stone
what's
cutting
important in Fantasy
should
Grounds.
take notes.
Yeah,
Here we
whoever's
go.
got stone cutting should take notes. Should be etched into rock. All right, so next week when we come back, you guys are going to be heading out to try to find Gundren and Sildar on the Goblin's Trail. You guys got to head back north, and that's where we're going to pick up in 7 days.
Very
Actually,
good.
just under 7 days. 3 hours under 7 days.
165 hours. Thank you. That's the kind of nerd that we are.
What?
Yeah, a week
That's
is
not-
168 hours. We played 3, so 165.
I don't know these things. What do you think of this map I got for
It's
the
good.
Barthen's Provisions? I like it, huh? I got
Yeah.
a bunch of them.
It was pretty
For
good.
the whole
You know,
town.
'cause,
I got stuff.
Lost Mines of Phandelver is a great starting adventure, but it's missing many locations, so that was a good map.
Yeah, I've got a few of them, so we're gonna have a good time.
good times.
Good times. All right. Thank you, Drake. Thanks. Welcome to the new campaign, everybody. Thank you, players. We shall see you guys all next week. All right. For those of you watching the stream, let me just change real quick to the slides like that. That's how you do it. And then I'm going to close the cameras. These guys are all still on camera. I'm going to get rid of that. So join us next week on the 16th for episode 2. I will, of course, upload this episode that we just did to YouTube, so that'll be available later in case you missed part of it. Want to keep up with the whole thing. Zen HS, you're welcome. I'm glad you came by, and welcome to the stream, and I hope you stick around. For those of you interested, tomorrow we'll be doing DM's Guild Showcase. I think Fury'd wanted to take a look specifically at Book of Dragons 2, which we will. But anything else you guys want to look at, we will. Or if you want to ask questions or have us show you examples for anything in Fantasy Grounds, just come on by tomorrow night. It'll be episode 178 of the Sunday show. We started that in February of 18. It started out as Tuesdays and Sundays, but that only lasted a couple months, and then it went to Sundays. So we do that. And then Friday, we are between campaigns. Allegedly, there will be some one-shots or some other games on Fridays to be announced. Just watch the schedule. And we will, of course, be starting a brand new big campaign in February. So keep an eye out for that. What else, everybody? Oh, let me give end of stream rewards. You know, I get at the end of the stream, if you stick around till the end, I always give everybody XP, chat XP. And by the way, thanks to Gorvidal for participating tonight. He bought a potion of healing for somebody that was ailing in the party. For those of you that don't know, or if you might be new, or if you're watching on YouTube, come by and watch the show live because you can actually participate. You can spend your chat XP, which you get for free just by watching. There's other ways to get it, like if you cheer bits or sub to the channel or whatever you get, or if you have if you host a channel. There's a few other ways to get. As a matter of fact, let's see, economy. Nope, that's not it. Oh yeah, there's all the ways to get points, but it's free if you just watch the channel. You get like 10 points every 10 minutes or something. So there's everybody's end of stream rewards. In addition to thanking everybody for watching, I would like to remind people that if you do want to do extra things to help the channel, you can. Of course, none of these things are required. They're all just voluntary if you want to support the show. And here those things are. Diablo Bob is now hosting. Boom. Thank you, Diablo Bob, even though it's going to be over in 2 seconds. Here's all the things you can do to help or be involved with the channel. Again, all of it, there's nothing you have to do, but all of it stuff you can do. And all you do is type in the exclamation point and the following word with no spaces, and it'll give you the URL for said thing. For example, you can come to the Discord server where we have about 2,200 people talking about Fantasy Grounds, D&D 5A, 5e, the Dungeon Masters Guild, the Forge, all that stuff. All Fantasy Grounds stuff, all day and all night, worldwide. Europe, Asia, everywhere. It doesn't matter. Everywhere. What else? Oh, you can go to my Patreon page, which has levels of support for as little as $1 if you'd like to do that. You can also cheer bits or subscribe or resubscribe to the channel. And if you do any of those things during the show, you will attack the Bit Boss, which is currently Matakiri. It's supposed to be Gwydion, but we're going to leave it. And then Drake Takes just attacked for 100 bits. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, sir. Drake Takes, everybody. And Vanderbio, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're just ending for today, but thanks for being here. You guys can also go to the DM's Guild and buy shit. Sales have been really bad lately. Now, I don't want this to sound like I'm complaining, because even if I sell $1, that's better than zero, right? But I've been pretty used to having like sales be like $200 a day. Last year there were $300 a day. Now it's below 200, I think. Let me check it. I keep stats every day. You guys, I do. Yeah, the average per day is 193, and today, with 55 minutes left because the day ends at 10 p.m. Pacific, it's only at $63. So yeah, sales have been kind of dog shit. So Team Tui has not been making, all me and the other 16 guys. We have not been making as much as we have been used to. But again, every time I say that, I must say that it is above zero, so that's good. What else, everybody? Oh, you can go to the YouTube channel and subscribe to that. That's free. You can follow me on Twitter. That's free. You can go to the Facebook page as well. So there's all the links there if you want to type them in. And keep in mind that any of these specials that I do, like BOGOs or coupons or whatever I do, I usually mix it up, and I put like one on Twitter, one on Facebook, one on my Patreon page, not on the Patreon page itself, but the Patreon chat in my Discord, one in the Discord itself. So I move them around, and I don't always do the same thing. So my point in telling you that is, if you want to make sure you're getting the most out of me, you want to follow all those platforms. You want to be on my Discord server. You want to follow me on Twitter. You want to follow me on Facebook. You want to follow me on everything. I mean, I don't really do Instagram or WhatsApp or Snapchat or any of that stuff. I mean, I have accounts, but I'm too old for that stuff. I'm not posting a picture of my ass, so why am I going to do Snapchat or what's the other one? Instagram. Yeah, I was kind of happy when Facebook went down the other day for 6 hours and drug all its apps down with it. Oh god, it made me so happy. Anyway, all right, that's it, everybody. So join us tomorrow where we'll be here answering your questions about Fantasy Grounds. And until then, good gaming, everyone.